Hey everybody, how you doing? Can you hear me? Looks like you can because the mic thing is working, so that's good. Let's make sure I don't have any funny filters on. Okay, we are good to go. Welcome to a reaction thing, which I don't do often, honestly. I don't react to stuff often. Also, you might see my, you might see Beavers for like a second or two because of my desktop background. I was just making sure everything was going okay in that regard. So, we're gonna be reacting to my friend Cherry's NASB 2 tier list. Maybe some things I agree with, something to disagree with. I'm going in blind for this. I only watched, like, a little bit of it before starting the stream, so I didn't really pay attention. So, basically, this is the NASB 2 tier list. If you don't know who Cherry is, he is probably the biggest NASB 2 content creator. And that's including me, because he really, like, put in the effort. He's put, like, so much money and, like, stuff on the line for this game. He's traveled out to events that really would not have us if it wasn't for him. Also, I'm gonna get rid of that gamepad viewer because I'm not gonna be using my controller for a bit. And then later down the line, I was also granted the privilege of getting Slade early in Rivals 2, so that's very exciting. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get started in a second. Just make sure everything is working okay. Alright. So I'm gonna turn the music down and we are gonna get started. That is him. It took 24. Can't hear the video? I know exactly why you can't hear the video. Because I forgot to put a capture audio thing. Because I am an idiot. We'll do this one. Up here. I'll also rename it to, Alright, it's down here, so... Nope, that didn't work. Alright, let me see here. Oh, I need input device, that's why not output device. Hang on one sec. Yo, what's up, Doe? Artist, bro. We'll call it... No, that's not right either. Damn, why can't I think of... Oh, here I go, okay. I got it. Oh, okay.
This is my...
There we go.
I think
let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
Was created, and that was a couple months ago at this point. I think more than a couple. But regardless, it's a new season. We've seen how the meta is kind of developing, especially with a new stage list. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, Patrick Star. We're going to get right into it.
Yep.
Patrick is not doing well. There
Patrick.
Really cases for him as be better than this. He just doesn't have options, okay? He has good stuff like a dash attack. He's got a very strong light down air with hit stun that's really good. He can like double up on it, you know. Grappler character. It's just the main thing with NASB is that it's not an archetype.
Is that better?
Is good. It's just how many options do you have versus the rest of the cast. how good your punish game is.
The video itself
and
is
how
kind of
strong
quiet.
Your neutral is like, and that's most fighting games, but even more so. There's not like one character that has a trick that makes them insanely good. It's just what can the character do, you know? There's not like a gimmick in that sense. Everyone has slime, so everyone can cheat. It's about how much you can cheat, and Patrick cheats the least. It's really exploitable recovery.
Okay, that is not true. He does not cheat the least. That is not true. Patrick does have he has some cheater ass moves. The only reason he doesn't cheat as much as other characters is because he sucks. Like, low-key, he just sucks. He's very linear, but he has some cheater moves. He has an unburstable kill throw. So a little too quiet? Okay, I'm just gonna turn up the full volume, and if you can't hear it at that point, I might have to go into, like, audio properties and make it, like, louder than it actually is, because that's literally the video. How about now?
He doesn't have the greatest options versus short characters versus fast characters. There's a lot of heavies that just do better than him.
That is true.
Even other characters like Plankton, I would say, do his job better than he does.
That I do agree with. Patrick is pretty much a worse Plankton in a lot of ways. He is pretty bad in terms of, like, he just has, like, Plankton just has a lot more options. He's a lot jankier to control, but he has a lot more tools in general. Anyway,
with, like, him is being able to DI the hug driver, even with, like, EX version. Obviously, you can get your suicide kills with it, but someone, for example, like Plankton.
Yeah, TL Fox. I'm reacting to my friend Cherry's tier list.
You can't drift away when you get hit by that command grab. You're just dead. You're off stage. Makes it much more consistent to go for as, like, a trade option. So, just a lot of reasons Patrick is just not there, and there's not really been much of a case for me to say otherwise, which is just why he's down here. I'm not really going to talk too much about him because there's just not much to say. All right.
I do have something to say about Patrick. There has been a lot more Patrick representation lately. Albeit, like, a little bit, but more than usual. Pirate, who is a Patrick main from Germany, has joined and been playing the character, and Sansa has been doing, I don't know, things considered for playing, like, the worst character in the game. I think she's been doing pretty good. But yeah. So that is what I would say. Yeah, Patrick is definitely the worst character in the game, I think, right now. But, you know, opinions change and stuff, so it's still too quiet? Okay, might have to make it, like, louder than it actually is then. Used to be a way to do that. Let me see here. Fork 1. I'll put it up by 3 decibels.
Other than that, though, we've seen results done by, like, every character in the cast, and beyond this point, right? Like, we've seen something there's been a case for, but Patrick just doesn't have that in him, honestly. And,
how's that?
And I was gonna switch this up, and I still am not sure if I want to do this, but I'm gonna stick with my guns here and just pile on my propaganda. So Zuko, bottom 2, very exploitable recovery, very short distance.
This one might be a surprise to a lot of people.
Has a good dash attack in the game, very good nair, strong neutral air is very good. We've been seeing a lot more developments with hand Zuko as of late, just with stuff fair. Being able to use his grab is a huge thing for him. I think that people overlook how huge of an issue not having a grab was.
Not bad enough.
We've recently seen this character even beat the likes of Zim, who you'll see later on in the list is much higher than where Zuko is, right? And 2 top players nonetheless. So it's not like this was like
well,
a bad
like
player,
narrate
a good
5.
player. It was the best.
Yeah, 5 is probably good.
And that's
I don't know why it's so quiet for you guys. It sounds completely. Oh, I know why it's that quiet.
Things where
I know why it's that quiet. It's a sound mixer thing.
He's not very good. And similar to Patrick, I think that the main thing that separates Patrick from Zuko is that Zuko has plenty of options, It's just that his recovery options are what limit him the most, I would say.
Yeah.
You have to overextend and have a lot of options burned, like your slime, your up special, your up strong, before you can make it back to stage safely often. And there's a lot of
Zuko's
matchups in this
recovery
game that
is
just don't
bums.
care about what options he has already that force him to use every like trick in the book. And that's like level 1, like recovering versus those characters. Planktons, the Zims.
Bums with a capital
Jimmies,
B.
The Beavers, the Garfields, the Raphs. Like, they just don't care, right?
Yeah.
So, versus those level 1 tricks, you know, you just don't get chances. So, he's down here, and he's going to stay here, and we're going to just move on and speed through this. So,
I think something Cherry forgot to mention is that Zuko also, if you use, so Zuko pulled out the swords, and when he has the swords in his hands, he can't grab. He needs to either throw the sword away. I think that's the only thing he can do. He needs to throw the sword away or like never, or like put him away using down B. So in that state, he cannot grab you. And that does limit his approach a little bit. Sword Fair is still great. It's kind of like a bootleg Norbert Fair. I think Sword Zuko is overall still the better of the two Zuko stances. But he's limited a lot in terms of like CQC by the fact that he can't grab without being in hands mode. So that is for sure something I would have added there. Just like I'm not saying I know more than Cherry on this or anything. I'm just like, you know, politely disagreeing or like politely adding on to it, I would say.
That you guys can.
I used to play Zuko for a bit. He's really fun though. He's like a really creative, fun character.
Been around here but stayed down here is Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy.
This one's a little bit hot. This is a little bit of a spicy take.
Didn't have like too much work being done last year. You'd have Dan Lisso come in and take a set off of Murgas, but not do anything too crazy after that. And then just kind of peace out again, and then you kind of never see this character again. But this year, people like Connor J and others have been pushing this character just a tad more and actually defeated Angry Beavers, who, again, the reason that's significant is these are higher tier powerful characters. And you just don't see those types of wins from characters like Patrick. And people just aren't confident in him. And not to jump back at Patrick again, but the difference between somebody in these lower tiers versus somebody in C tier is that there is just options. They aren't great options, and they're gonna have bad matchup spreads versus a chunk of the cast, especially in those higher tiers. But the fact is that they still have an opportunity to like do things. There's still a chance, right?
Patrick's bad,
and you'll kind of see that.
Patrick's really bad.
The tier list as we go up.
But I've lost him on occasion.
He has wins. Very strong back air. Really good nair. Nair is really great for comboing. Does 11% per hit. It's very quick. This character has a good ledge dash, good glint. I think it's like 5 frames or something like that. 8 frames, 1, 2. Got good down strong. Very strong up smash. Up strong.
That up strong is ridiculous. That up strong is like one of the best moves in the entire game, by the way. I don't think that's a hot take. That move is crazy. The only reason it's worse than like moves like Norb Stop Air and stuff is because it's on Rimpy. Rimpy up strong is actually insane. That move is crazy. It kills like really early. I don't know why they did that, because in NASB 1 that move was like dog ass. I don't know why they did that to them. That move is like super good now.
Gerald, slime combos. He's got it all. He's just recovery's a little lackluster, but EX Woody Color helps him out, and he's kind of like better or like similar Zuko, you know?
Better Zuko is definitely a take.
Zuko. Like these two are basically the same.
That is definitely a take. I don't really think Rimpy and Zuko are that similar at all. But I mean, I guess they have big buttons and their recoveries are not great, but like that's only like they play pretty differently.
That's all there's really to say about him. The rule set I don't think has affected him too much.
I think Rimpy is actually better than bottom 3 now. I'd say they're actually like bottom 5-ish now. Still not great. Not even really that good. But like they definitely have like a lot of stuff. They're kind of like DDD with better movement in a lot of ways. Like they have a lot of ways to get around and stuff. It's pretty creative.
Likes no prize. Keep moving.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while.
April O'Neil. Not much to say. There has not been a.
April. April.
Of this character besides Zafro this season, and
Let me think about it. Has it really been just Afro? I feel like there was another one. Is there one I'm missing? Maybe I'm just thinking of Mickey because I fought him in friendlies, but Mickey doesn't enter. I thought Tofu still played April. Did Tofu switch to Reptar? I thought Tofu was playing every now and then. But, oh well.
Bro has been kind of MIA. There's just not much to say that's positive about this character either. I don't think that this character has a lot going for her. And I actually was considering putting her bottom 2. Just because...
Okay, well that would be a take for sure.
Like, recency bias. There's just not...
Yeah, that would definitely be recency bias.
This character. There's not really people picking her up. There's nothing being advanced in her meta.
I'd say Zune counts, like, mildly. I'd say Zune counts. He really forgot Tofu. Tofu's my buddy. I like Tofu. He's a cool guy.
People aren't too fond of her.
He's right there. Oh, you can't see because it's my overlay cuts it out, but yeah, he's right there. This is Tofu gameplay.
So it's hard to justify keeping her up here, but the main thing about NASB is because we are so recency bias dependent, that can really fluctuate tier lists when you forget. And there's not even that many characters in this game, so it's hard to remember what they all are.
There's only 29.
And this character has had stuff.
That's listed, bro.
Pokepen was playing her. When Zafro competes, he does fine, you know? So it's just one of those things where it's like, she is capable, it's just nobody's really doing anything with her. And I don't think it's fair to say that, oh, these lower tier characters who are developing are higher than her just because there's no reps. But could this trend swap and have her fall down harder? Probably. I'd put money on it, honestly. But it just...
I think the reason people don't do a lot with April is because April as a character is really boring. And that's not, like, offensive, right? Like, I feel like in terms of, like, the NASB cast, she is the most, like, basic character in the entire game. Like, she has an up air juggle tool. She has a good nair. Her weaknesses are, like, even her weaknesses are kind of boring. Her recovery is, like, not great. And she's tall. And that's it. She is very basic design. Her animations are not good, I'm going to be honest. A lot of her animations look like they were imported straight from NASB 1. And that's not good. But I think the reason why people have not been repping April as much lately is because she's just a visually very boring character to watch and play as well. Like, I could play April. I've played April on occasion. But, like, it's just not worth it. She's a very nothing character. I don't think that means she's, like, bottom... I think Cherry put her bottom 4 in this video. I still think she's, like, around, like... She's a little bit higher, like, bottom 6? Bottom 5? But, like, I don't know, because she does, like, have, like, stuff still. Like, ratings, I think... Her conversions to ratings are actually kind of crazy. I think her buttons are actually pretty good. But, like, I don't know. Do you want to prove me wrong? I mean, the only way you could prove me wrong at this point is just stop playing her, because I'd probably forget and then, like, be like, oh yeah, April's bottom 3, I guess, now, because I think Rimpy's going to go up. I think the only way April goes down is if other characters go up. Because and that did happen. Because Reptar went up. And, oh fuck, we gotta talk about Gertie, too. Cherry hasn't even talked about Gertie yet. But I guess Gertie went up too. I don't know if Gertie is better than April. That's definitely that's a topic for meta. It's ironic. I've called her a boring character, but I have a lot to say about her. Because I don't know, I just don't think this character's that bad.
It's rough for her right now. There's not much going for her. She's got a strong nair, very good down strong, back air drag down combos into up strong. She got combos into fair. She's got some more advanced stuff into that ratings, that's neutral special.
Like that stare, I fucking hate that stare. It's so annoying.
It's just rough, man. She's just not always
I hate that
there,
stare.
Right? She's just not always around. And she's just kind of stuck here.
Well, I'm also a jumper, so that's probably why.
One character I will say I think has gotten hit by the meta of this new stage list. This stage list, for those that don't know, we removed Pariah's Keep, the reverse 3-plat, as well as Urkin Armada. Armada was due to a bug, but it was another dual plat stage as a counterpick, like a PS1 or whatever type stage you want to consider it as, like a PS2. But that stage had a bug on it. They had to have it removed. And the other thing was the TOs wanted less camping, less defensive play in general. We wanted more aggression, more mashing.
There's the music.
More in-your-face play. So Pariah's Keep was removed just to test it out for this season. And we saw that this character, Donnie, has seen better days. Feels like people are kind of starting to...
Oh, he hasn't even gotten to Gertie yet. He's putting Donnie below Gertie. Okay, hang on. I'll hear him out.
Experiment with him to see if is actually this bad or if it's just propaganda. Hyper Crasher, one of the top, if not the best top. I don't think there's anybody else as good as he is right now. Rep still thinks very highly of this character. I think he said that Donnie's like top 9, top 10 in the game. Something very which is good.
Top 8.
You want your best rep to be positive because I think that's important. They're seeing something that we aren't seeing potentially. And he is a good character. He's got good up airs. He's got combos from up special and this up air. His up special out of shield is very strong, knocking people away, even killing. He's got teleport combos. He's got a very large nair. He's got combos from the ball with the wave balling. He's got stuff, right? But at the same time, he's very comboable. He's big. His recovery's not the absolute greatest.
He is combo
even with slime. So he's just a struggle guy right now in the defensive stages being removed. Kind of hurts him. Smaller stage list. I think it helps promote some of the aggressive characters he used to kind of slow down to a pace he could handle. And now we're starting to see that kind of falter. But you don't want to put it all in one rep. I just think that this is where I kind of see him personally. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Grandma Gertie.
So I think he kind of undermines some of Donnie's positives. He definitely got the weaknesses correct. He is combo food. He does kind of struggle. I think one of his other weaknesses is actually that his ledge dash is pretty bad. If you don't have like a smoke bomb ready, getting 2 ledge as Donnie is actually kind of difficult because he doesn't like his recovery like on the ascent is kind of slow, and then he like slowly falls back down, and that's kind of gimpable. I think his recovery is overall pretty good though because of the teleport, but like it's like kind of based on one resource. But honestly, I think Donnie has a lot of strengths that the community kind of undermines because of his weaknesses. I think his strengths still outweigh his weaknesses, and I've fought Hyper Crasher enough to know that when his strengths are like on full display, he's a menace. He's a fucking menace. There's nothing worse to me in this game besides like maybe like neutral with like a different like Zim than like neutral with Donnie. He is scary in neutral because he just has so many tools. Like when he's just like far away, like he just has the ball. He had his normals are big as hell. They're a little bit slow. I mean, he's got the Ike normals, so that's to be expected. But like, dude is basically like Ike with a gun. He's fucking scary. He's fucking scary. Like, I think Donnie is really good. I think at minimum, I think he's better than Gertie on this list, but I'll see what Cherry thinks about Gertie because I know he has played this character before. I want to see what he thinks because a lot has changed.
With the movement using neutral special being a most recent one. See it in sets with like Munch and Pokepen using it, as well as people finally understanding how messed up Fly Swatter is. Being very safe on block, kind of spam it on block. You can act before your opponent can, so then you can just punish them when they drop shield or try to do something out of it. It's got a little bit of a disjoint, so you can kind of wait back. Like, it's got options, and I think that more people should be trying her, honestly. So, I don't know. She's got really good disjointed back air. Her up air into punch confirms are also really good. And we're starting to see people like Munch again using that to... And this isn't even top level like Gertie. Like D-Gen isn't really playing right now. He's not playing that character either right now. He's playing Rocco. But she is very strong right now. You know, he's getting those up air confirmed. She killed Jenny at 90 or 80 and during NASB Jr., which is very low for that character. So we're just seeing a very good play come out with her. I feel like
I agree with that.
Despite the limits she has with her recovery being bad and her slime king being low, it really doesn't matter.
Okay, well, it does matter, Bobby. It does matter. It does. Okay, so if you want my personal opinion, I think Gertie is kind of like the PTM of this game. She's very polarizing, depending on which state of the game she's in. I think when she's like on stage and in advantage, she's very scary because she has the punch. If she gets a good roll with the item bag, she gets fly swatter, and like Pokepen with fly swatter is a menace. That dude is scary. She's got the punch, you know. Her aerials are still pretty good, though she does have that weird up air quirk, which is a little bit annoying. It's just, I think her CQC is not great. I used to play her at launch when she was basically like Kazuya. You know, gliding all across the fucking stage. That was crazy, by the way. And I think her shield pressure has definitely been nerfed like a ton in this last patch. It's still possible to do like shield mix-ups with Gertie. It's just like her jab is worse. Her strongs are way worse. I don't know why. I don't know why. I get why they nerfed like the breach. I don't know why they nerfed Force Pain. That move was fine. That move was fine. If you're gonna give Rimpy up strong, why did you nerf Gertie's? I just think, and then yeah, if you get her off stage, she's kind of like a sitting duck in a lot of ways. Pokepen has definitely been developing more mix-ups for her off stage. I think she gets like like one more strike now, compared to like earlier meta where if she was off stage, she would just like die like instantly. That's not as true anymore, which is good. That's improvement for the character and why I could see her being like a little bit higher next time. But I think her weaknesses still do matter like a lot. I think her being better than like Donnie is definitely recency bias. She's really tall too. Like I think she's one of the easiest characters for Dag to combo. I think she's one of the easiest characters for me to combo personally. If I can catch her. She is really hard to catch on stage. But yeah, put her in the pilot of like, give her a pilot with like crazy movement, and Gertie can definitely do it. I've seen DGen play, I've seen Poke play, I've seen Munch play, all excellent Gerties. Even Ben's secondary Gertie is pretty good. I think she's worth it. You just have to put a lot of time into her, because otherwise she just feels like slop. Like, I definitely think she's a little bit lower than here, but like she's still okay. She's like decent now. I think Gertie is definitely the hottest take so far. So let's keep going.
There are top tiers that she just gets tier diff by, or even high tiers she gets tier diff by that I think are gonna like swat her down to never really get out of this B to A range. I really can't see her getting to A range, but
she won't.
She's definitely a solid B tier character, sure. Moving on to the B pluses. Squidward.
Squidward. I almost forgot about Squidward.
A lot of confirms. A lot of moves also just don't work.
I do want to do like a video on Squidward if you're interested.
Ways to use it, like the canceling,
kind of like as a continuation of my Patrick video,
acid or whatever. And it does kind of work versus big characters, but it's just when that move doesn't work, and other moves like the inconsistency of strong neutral air with like its inner hitbox being a little weird, or that later hitbox or something like that. I forget how it really doesn't work, but it happens all the time. But in other ways, he's also been seeing a lot of advancements of his meta. Nate Master has come back and kind of shown off some stuff that maybe wasn't necessarily forgotten, but just the way it playstyles, you know, kind of impact the game's meta, as well as just using his up special Eye of Shield. Like, what do you do about it? Frame 6, I think, is that, if that's right. Very good option. Eye of Shield, really hard to contest.
I watched this set live.
Up with slime in their meter, they can cancel it so that they can act out when they're landing. It's really hard to punish them. They can shoot away. They can shoot down, straight down and cancel it into a grab. The pedals are all active hitboxes, so like once they out of shield this and you block it, you're just...
Is that part of the video?
The pedals are all active hitboxes.
Oh, is this just part of the video? I thought I was lagging. No, that's just part of the video.
That block for those multi-hits. So it's kind of just dangerous in that way.
Why would you? Okay, well now it's
he's also just, again, inconsistent character that can get tier diff Characters like Jimmy outbox him. Characters like Lucy are really hard to deal with consistently.
If you ask my personal opinion, I agree with everything you said there. I think Squidward is actually like probably like, oh, you can't see my cursor. Hang on. Display full, display too full. There you go. I think he's around like here. I have lower opinions on Squidward than a lot of people, and I've fought him. I fought like good Squidwards. It's just he really struggles a lot in neutral. I think is a big thing. Is like Squidward's disadvantage state is really bad right now. I think it's like he has to gamble to get it back if he's down a stock, and it's like it's just rough. It's really rough. But when he's in advantage, he's really scary. Like every character in this game, I feel like every character's advantage state in this game is scary in some way. But but yeah, Squidward is definitely like very scary. Anyway,
Beavers really hard to deal with. Azula really hard to deal with. Garfield hard to touch. Zim can't even contest really.
Yeah, it does feel really wrong to say that like Squidward is like down there now, but he honestly like it's rough to say. Like it's hard to say he isn't too. Like it's just like I feel like he just doesn't really have it in this late meta. Like he's got like every time Bean comes back from Iraqi, he talks about how like much of a struggle it was to even make him work, and it's like, man, Squidward just fell off. Anyway.
So there's just a lot of matchups where it's just like, man, what the heck? And that's just what you have to deal with Squidward. He's very capable. We've seen him do well.
What's up, Robot Lore Keeper?
Seen him do well at weeklies. So sky's the limit. Bean is a good character rep. Nate Master's coming back. Midi uses him still occasionally.
I am scared of Nate Master.
Still very good.
That dude is very scary.
Yeah, like I think that he's very good still, Squidward.
I'm scared of Nate Master. I think he was the most recent NASB Junior winner. Yeah, he won that set.
Reptar, that's what I was looking for. The other green heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Reptar still just kind of like Squidward.
The big tar.
Has limits for sure, but also some really good disjoints with up air. Some really good kill confirms. Snare is really dumb. Command grip stuff is really dumb. S-Dare is really dumb.
He is very inconsistent.
Fireball is really good. But he also just gets tier diffed.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Even by like characters not that much better than him. Like look up like the Rocksteady versus Reptar matchup. Look at like
I don't think that's true.
Reptar matchup. It just there's stuff about this.
I don't know. Happy Miller has fucked me up on Rocksteady. I feel like actually that one's not that bad. Like you don't really feel it until you get advantages Reptar, and then like you realize like, oh my god, like Rocksteady is like the perfect like weight and like Rocksteady is like the perfect weight and like physics to like combo as Reptar. I think Rocksteady is actually a pretty decent matchup for him, but I don't know. Reptar is like that one of my favorite characters to play and one of my least favorite characters to fight because he is so brain dead.
This character that's tough, you know?
Like, yeah. Jimmy Reptar is horrible though. I agree with that for real. Jimmy Reptar is awful. I hate that matchup.
On, you know? So being a big body is slower, so it's harder to get going. He does move quicker, longer he's allowed to grab or run. Just struggles in certain ways just because of his size. Certain characters are really hard to deal with, like there's Gerald and there's Lucy. Jimmy's really basically an unwinnable matchup just from neutral air alone. That's a huge thing with him.
Yeah, he cannot get through Nair.
It's just small things like that.
It's really hard.
Neutral air, like those long-lasting disjoints from Jimmy, it's hard to deal with. So it's one of those characters where it's like you just gotta take the good with the bad and just kind of run with it. And
I agree.
I mean, that's all you really can do, honestly. But we're moving into A- tier. And before I kind of go along with who I have next, I'll show you this guy.
Oh, I forgot he was in this game.
Are a lot of tiers in terms of my lists. I think it's important to talk about real quick. It's just that there is a genuine difference between the capabilities of each character, and that's why I have them grouped in this way. And you see it too, right? Like there's a lot of development going on where like a character who's S plus is definitely a top tier, and they aren't so good that they have like crazy level options that make them in like overall, like in all categories, better than the characters in S tier.
Yeah,
That's
like
why there's no
Vilgax,
SS.
shout out Punch Time Explosion.
S plus means that they have characteristics and things that make them better than those within S tier, like one or two things more, or maybe a couple things more overtuned than the characters in S. And the S characters still have things that are overtuned or things that are strong about them. And the S minus still have characteristics of things that are
There,
like
I can see
overtuned
it.
about them.
Sorry
But
about
they
that.
also have, you can tell like when those characters play against those in like the S plus category, for instance, you can tell that even they struggle. And that's telling. That means that there's a gap. They're not equals, right? So it's important to kind of.
Yeah, NASB 2 is a very
explain that
matchup
real
dependent
quick.
game.
And you'll kind of see it as we go along. You'll be like, oh, okay, I kind of see it. Like where you group these characters, right? It helps also understand like how powerful they truly are, in my opinion. But Iroh, A minus. He's just weird, man. And I think that if
Yeah.
we see Do the Fig, who's currently the top rep of this character, develop him more and more and just use more of the counter stuff, more of the movement stuff, we'll kind of see him develop more. But it just requires a lot more time, I would say, of people using him and seeing him be supported. He needs more reps. He does well into Zim. He does well into zoners in general. He does well into heavies. So it's just one of those things where we saw more of him, which is crazy to say. I used to hate this character, but need to see more of him. He used to be considered a much top tier character when the game was in a previous patch, and that's just not the case anymore, right? So he's just not totally there. I don't really know like what necessarily is even bad about him, but he definitely gets tier diffed. But I also think we just need more reps to see what's going on with this character. He's
I love like that Fig's the top rep, but he also didn't show any footage of Fig playing him. That's a nitpick, but like it's just really funny. Chiptune Iroh's cracked though, so I don't blame him. I think Iroh is definitely like the weirdo in a game already full of weirdos. He's just like, you can't really put him into an archetype because he kind of like defies a lot of conventions, even for this game. Just because he's a very counter heavy character. I do agree that he needs more rep, he needs more time, but like, I also think the game would be just fine if he didn't exist more in it. I think, yeah, I agree with where he is though. I think he's like perfectly middle of the pack. I don't know. I think he loses pretty bad to if I'm actually like thinking in neutral or like something, I think he loses pretty bad to Beavers. And like he actually might do pretty well in the Zim. I feel like he loses against Garfield, but I would just assume based on like how he plays. I've never seen Garfield Iroh play out, though, beyond like patch 1.12, which is irrelevant. There's a great Iroh video by the Frozen Cavern and I believe Friends as well. I believe that was a collab video as well. So if you're interested in learning more about why am I offline? Uh-oh. Did I press a button? Why is it saying I'm offline? Okay, Restream is lying. Why is it saying I'm offline? Okay, Restream is lying to me. I don't know why it's saying that. But yeah, because I see my chat still going. Okay, it's back. Okay, that was weird. Anyway.
starting to have like a bit of like a gap in the amount of people that play him. And I think
what's up?
We could definitely use more of that, right? Oh, moving on.
What's next?
Jenny. She's still strong, but it feels wrong to put her higher than where this is right now. Obviously, I think that a lot of it stems from Matador kind of slowly dialing down the amount of time he has in using this character and also just playing the game, so like he's not as tuned up. But I also think it's like the stage list currently.
Matter's a homie, shout out Matter.
So he has to engage more, which Jenny does not like to do. We also just see like more explosiveness is required in this meta. The more explosive you are, the more powerful you will become. And you're gonna see that, right? Like Jenny has things that are explosive. She has S air that's really good. She has Nair. She has up air that can juggle you for a ton. That makes it hard to escape. And stuff like that makes it really easy to kill when you can. But when the other character you're fighting can 0 to death you in a matter of like minutes, or the amount of damage that is put on is just significant to where like now you're gonna be dead if they do the same combo to you, like, and it could happen at any point. That's where you kind of know that the bridge is gapped. There's a gap in it, and Jenny's definitely on the other side.
I think Cherry is basing this tier list mostly on if every single character fought Murgus, but I really don't think that's the best way to go about a list like this, because I think that like less explosive playstyles still have a place in this game, beyond just like Beavers or like Garfield. Even Zim is like kind of explosive in his own way. I think Zim is definitely on the campier side. But you can play aggro Zim. It is possible. I think he's capable of that. But even like people like Sempak, who are still doing very well in this meta, like play a more reserved like campy playstyle. Even though we have removed like the like pariahs and we removed Urkin. Well, I don't really think Urkin was a very campy stage. I feel Urkin was very neutral. I feel like Urkin was very neutral, but pariahs especially is the big removal stage. I think regarding Jenny specifically, I still think she can, like, I still think she's a little bit higher than this in this meta. I think she's definitely fallen off a little bit. She was never really like, I mean, she was like 8th on the first tier list that we made for, which was the Garfield bottom 3 one, you know, that's kind of like the one where like people joke about now. Then she fell off to like 11 to 13, that kind of range, and I think she's like stayed there last time. I don't know, people have had like really negative opinions on Jenny lately. People have had really negative opinions on Jenny lately. I don't think she's top 15. Like, I still think she has a lot of stuff. Like, I feel like the big problem for her is that she's a choker character. She's definitely a choker character. I watched that live at Heatwave with Mador and Degen. Degen was definitely just like on top of it, an advantage, and Mador couldn't really keep up. I feel like when Jenny is like in control of like, when Jenny is in control of the pace of the match, that is where she like succeeds. I feel like that's where Jennifer succeeds. But I feel like even this placement is like a little low. I know Cherry and like, I know a lot of people have like lower opinions on Jenny nowadays. I just think I'm an outlier in that case, but whatever, we'll move on.
Side of that gap where she doesn't have a 1 to
it's like definitely more explosive.
2, like interaction, instant death type thing. Squidward.
I don't think she needs it. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't think she needs one to like be good in this meta. I really don't think she needs it. She has like a crazy ass bear. I think if you just play really patient, you can win with Jenny. I think it's very possible. She's a far cry from like patch 1.12 for sure, but like, I don't know. I have faith in, if you play Jenny, I have faith in your character. I have faith in Jennifer like yet.
Squidward does have that, by the way. There are characters worse than Jenny that have aspects of that, but Squidward, it's painting. You have to roll the dice. He has combos that will kill in 1 to 2 interactions, but they're not going to work universally or all the time or against every character or the top tiers, right? And so that's where Jenny's at. She doesn't really lack.
Oh, we haven't even seen Rocksteady. Where the hell is he going to put Rocksteady? I'm going to be really mad wherever he puts Rocksteady. That
basically works against everyone that either racks up a ton of damage really easily and is low execution.
Where is he putting Rocksteady?
It works versus most of the cast. It works versus top tiers, or it generally is hard to avoid. And we'll kind of get into that now. Rocco just has stuff like light up air that is stupid.
SpongeBob.
Right? It's really hard to deal with. Get juggled around a lot. Get dragged down back into grab or in the jab or something like that. And you're going to get snared. You're going to get snared again. And you're going to get snared again. He's got a very good snare to combo into itself. It's very large, very wide. Pogo stick combo is very good for getting into that snare and into that up air. Like, he's got a decent recovery, although not as great. But even now, FBZ has said as recent as this week to me and others that while he used to think that Rocksteady is better than Rocco, after playing Rocksteady Extended as like the best Rocksteady to ever do it, I would say at this point, winning a major with the character, he definitely thinks now that Rocksteady is better, or worse, excuse me, than Rocco. And those two, which I think it's funny that placement wise, you'll see in a second, like Rocco,
oh my god,
just is more consistent. He's smaller. Smaller characters are good in NASB. You get hit by less shit. A lot of hitboxes are large or hit in certain areas that make it hard to run around.
Kiki has been playing Rocco.
Rocco is very
tiny. A lot, but Kiki never plays in bracket, so neither do I.
It's a quality that you really can't overlook
so I get it.
When ranking somebody. Rocksteady, I still think he's...
Hang on. Alright, hang on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 29 minus 12 is 17th. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Cherry. Oh man. Okay, what's the reasoning?
Better. I think he has harder matchups that are bad. Okay, so I think some of the matchups that he has that are bad are worse than the matchups that are as bad as Rocco. But I don't think because of that, like, that means that those are more unwinnable, or that he has more of them, or that he has less of a chance. I think he's somewhere up here with Rocco, whether it's like this or like this. I don't think it matters too much. But the main thing with these two is, like, I just think that they're on the same level. And I, like, you'll see this later. I'll talk about Plankton within this tier. I'll leak that. This character, Rocksteady, just has so much explosiveness that there's very few, if any, characters in the entire game that don't give him a chance to do that. I think there's one character in the whole game that actually is that bad, and that's Zim. Zim is his by far worst matchup, and that requires a secondary. And that would be like Rocco or Raph or something like that. Who FBZ is also now playing for certain matchups. Jimmy is also a player, heavy killer. Like, those two matchups definitely like kill him. You know, maybe Beavers is another one. So it's like those three or so, pretty bad. So it's just one of those things where it's like you have these really crappy matchups that you just can't really avoid because they're everywhere. You know, very good characters. So what do you do to prepare? Well, FBZ brought a secondary. This character needs it when you're playing against those top level players, but he also just kills you in like 2 hits. He does up air a couple times, or S air a couple times, like 1, 2, 3, and you're dead off a side B, a up air, or even just a snare if you hold out. So, like, it's crazy what this character can do. He has great ACDI options, crazy everything. But at the same time, you hold out, he needs a bar. He's big, so you try to zone him out, he gets zoned. We're seeing that with like those top tier characters that outzone him or out disjoint him. He just can't get in. He's slow as crap. He's super slow. So when you run circles around him, it makes it hard for him to interact, which...
So if you want my opinion on where Rocksteady is right now, I'd actually put him right here. Right around this area. I think he's definitely had like a really large presence lately because FBZ is cracked. We all knew this. Everybody knows this. But he also, like, people are adapting to the new stage list, which causes more approachable play, and Rocksteady really takes advantage of that because of his throw game and stuff. I think when people find better ways to, like, circle camp that Rhino, I think he's gonna fall off like more to where we thought he was before. I think he's definitely better than like where we thought he was before, but before we thought he was like Bomb 2 or something. But like, also I think a lot of characters just combo the shit out of him. Like he's weird to combo, but like once you get the hang of it, he's really not that bad. Like I feel like I feel like he really suffered in like disadvantage because he is explosive, but he has to get like either has to fall for one of his gimmicks or he has to approach you, which he is slow as balls, so that is really hard for him to do. I feel like removing pariahs is more of an indication for why Rockstay has gone higher on the tier list and less for how good he actually is. That would be my take on the situation. Also, FPZ is cracked, but we knew this. This is my take. Maybe you think Rockstay is even better than this. Maybe you think he's top 10. I would think you're a psychopath, but your opinion is valid regardless. Anyway, let's see what Cherry thinks is above.
That kind of sucks.
Rocksteady.
Right. Moving on.
Okay. LT
Gray. Good character, short character. Does well versus the big bodies, I think. I think he does well versus Plankton. I think he does well versus Rocksteady. I think he does well versus Reptar.
Yeah, I would definitely...
But he's also just a character that isn't too explored right now, so I think that leads people to say that he's not as good as people think. His shine doesn't really lead to as much, at least that's what people say. His side B is still good, but like there's not much to talk about with it. It's a hit grab. Up air is very good for juggling, that's for sure. Up tilt is very good, but that is a lot of minus moves. Not too many plus moves anymore. He doesn't have like the ease that these other top tiers have. Like what makes him so different?
Why was Zing on Iroh
this
game? That's weird.
It's just the fact that everything Garfield does is much easier.
I don't remember this set at all.
Get like W's off of like his LT Gray sup air is just more combo dependent than Garfield's is. Garfield's combos are up air, up air, up air into sup air. You know, and as long as the multi hit connects on sup air.
Tigre's confirms are also up air, up air, up air in the sup air, but he has to try like incrementally harder.
You die. Whereas like LT are up air, up air, up air, and you really can't connect a sup air like cleanly from an up air from Tigre. Like it just doesn't.
I mean, you
really
can
connect like that. Like
you just you have to try like way harder.
It's not the same.
You have to DI check with Tigre. Garfield just does it for you.
Unless you do like up air into up B, slime cancel sup air, right? Stuff like that.
What the fuck was that?
Full combo. It's marthritis. So
what was Toaster cooking?
Where, like, he just has that plus a couple struggle matchups versus a lot of the top tiers. Then you kind of start to see like, oh, he's kind of not that good. Like he's good, but he's not up there. You know.
I think Tigre has definitely like fallen off a little bit. I actually thought this new stage list would kind of buff him a little bit because he doesn't have to worry about like getting camped on pariahs anymore. But the problem really is just for historically the problem with him has always been he doesn't have enough reps. I don't know why specifically he doesn't really have a lot of reps. A lot of the people that play Tigre, like Jaded and like Majin Miku, don't really enter that much. He has a large influx of new players that enjoy playing him, but like in terms of like top level, he's definitely a character that a lot of people don't play. Thunder's played him once, and that was actually one of the few brackets that he lost. So that's definitely not great PR for him. But I think Zing Zang's Tigre is like cracked as shit, but Zing Zang mostly plays him nowadays. Tigre also really struggles. He has really hard matchups against what a lot of people say the top 3 are right now. Like Zim. I think Tigre does pretty bad against Zim. He definitely does pretty bad against Beavers because of his fall speed. He is very much combo food for Norb and Dag, but mostly Norb because of the disjoint. So you don't really have to like. I think Dag outframes him, which is horrendously stupid. But like Norb just outspaces him. It's basically like Wolf versus Marth, like Wolf versus Marth in that kind of way. Let's go Dag. Yeah. Go Beavers. Anyway,
people used to think that.
I wonder where they're going to be on this tier list.
Krabs. Hard to get going with him. Can be exploited, especially when zoned out. Really struggles. He has very good peak results when he gets to be as powerful as he needs to be with that dime, with the gold bars, the money. But it's hard to get there. There's a lot of ways where you just can't do that, right? A lot of matchups, Zim, Beavers, even Rockstay. Like,
King of Utah, Devin Swamps?
That space control. Like, there's a lot of characters, even when
he's had an awful leg cramp. I'm sorry to hear.
Make it really hard, right? And that's kind of this tier is like this A tier group. You have like an overarching game plan that works on almost everyone except like the top tiers, right? Like you're literally just a character that's better than everyone below you, basically. And you have more options than the person behind you. And the problem is that there's always going to be a handful of matchups, which probably for the most part are those above you, that suck. Or maybe a handful like...
Hi, Zeus. Shout out Zeus the Goose. He's right there.
Like, Rocksteady loses probably the Rocco for sure. And like the Bob.
The Bob.
You know, loses to like, I don't know. I don't think Bob loses to anybody below him. But you'll kind of see what I mean. But like Krabs kind of the same way. Does very well against all of the characters below him. But then as you go up, you're like, oh, it kind of just doesn't do very well into everyone above him, right? Kind of the same thing. He's got very strong forward air into forward air into forward air once you get to those higher dimes and the monies. And that's just the thing, is like he needs the money. He doesn't get the money, he just doesn't have shit. He has a good nair. That's about it. Down tilt stuff in the dash tap.
I think movement level 1 is like
up air that works.
Like his ground movement level 1 is like okay.
But it's not very good either. So
I think Krabs definitely struggles a lot because he doesn't have like a really good really good grounded strong. His like end strong like has like absurd startup, but like it's okay if it actually hits. Devin's used it for sure. We saw him use it like right there, but like his up strong sucks. It's mostly like a kind of like a meme juggle tool. His down strong is ass. It's one of like the worst down strongs in the entire game, I think, which is really funny. So he kind of has to rely on like getting you into the corner with fair, which to be fair, his fair is absurd, especially at the higher levels. Krabs is I think the place where Cherry placed him, regardless of any other characters on the tier list, is like perfect. I think he's literally like right here. He's like completely middle of the pack. Like you can't get any more middle than this. I feel like that's perfect way to describe him. At level 0, he's ass. At level 3, he's like one of the best characters in the game. So yeah, I would definitely put Krabs there. Oh, well, thank you. Really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Make sure to send it to me when you're done. I'd love to see it.
He's just one of those characters where it's like, unless you get going, you're just not going to have much to do, right? So, moving on. Speaking of another character just like that, Plankton. Strawberry Wah. Coming back. Another female Plankton rep who's very good and explosive in labs. Where have I seen this before?
Well, the women are very good at Plankton.
I don't know, but it's funny how in the modern day, all the NASB reps that are female Plankton mains are good. So if you're a girl out there who wants to get good at NASB, you should probably pick this character.
Should I do it, guys? Should I pick up Plankton? Should I do it?
I also now play this character, and I'm not female, which is why I'm not very good, but but that doesn't mean he isn't still broken. Frame 2, something like that in there, covers basically all platforms completely, except for a couple, like, I think foods, maybe, but even that basically covers the whole size of it. Sauce makes your DI no longer function. You just get hit by shit. His dash attack is undiable even without sauce. You are not covered in sauce. When you get hit by this move, it doesn't matter. Just when you get hit by dash attack, you cannot DI the move. He's got really good up tilt combos. He's got really good zoning. He's got really good recovery. Recovery might be some of the best qualities about him besides being a super heavy. It's one of the heaviest characters.
He's very hard to kill. Yeah, he is very hard to kill.
Down tilt combos into that command grab. Slime cancel from a move when you're in the air. Oh, why not just go for side B? Kill him. You know, suicide grab. Like, he's just got everything. Up air combos with sauce, you're dead off the top, man. Like, you could also do up air combos off the top, and you can wait out the slime cancel knockback reduction when sauce is applied. So you literally just hit them with up air, slime cancel. They're sent upward at higher percents, and they're in hit stun long enough where when you fully charge up air strong, they're in hit stun so long that the knockback reduction from slime cancel goes away. You hit them with the full hit of sup air, and then they die. They take the full brunt of the knockback and die at percents that would seem unholy.
Yeah.
Like, he has crazy things, but then he has really bad matchups.
Yeah, he does have
got
some.
the Lucy matchup where honestly I don't think
he's got
has
some really
options for
difficult
that
matchups for sure.
The Zim matchup, I don't think he has options to do much in that matchup. There are other matchups. Jimmy, I don't know. Nair is really good versus him. There are others as well, Azula and Raph, that are harder. But like he's got options.
I honestly don't think Beavers Plankton is that bad.
Versus most of the cast, but he's very much like Rocksteady in the sense that he's a character, has a lot going for him in terms of execution, in terms of options, but he also has a lot going for him in regards to being punished for what he does. So makes him well balanced.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I think he said pretty much everything I agree with.
In that way somehow.
Even the placement's correct to me. So
also not at the same time. SpongeBob.
The Bob.
This character.
SpongeBob. Bob Lapage.
So, enough said.
Shots for Sunky.
The character. Earlier I talked about how every character in this game that you go upward with in this tier has a degree of either execution or ease of like interaction, like touch of death combos or damage off of their combos, or the ease of how they do that stuff. SpongeBob is ease of execution and ease of damage. Like he has down tilt, really easy tool at ledge, just spam it. Up throw, down air strong, into up throw, into forward air. You know, you got the loops. He has tech roll chase, move on. Up air, really good juggling tool.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Up air, really good kill tool. Snare, really good kill tool on the eye out. Like he's got it all, man.
Like he
has
is
ways of dealing immense damage very quickly, just from pushing buttons. Now he's stubby. So
Sunky makes this character look top 10. It's just like insane.
Zoners, others will. I mean, kind of
even when he's losing,
him, right?
Like
the
it's
Zims,
absurd.
The Lucys, the Jimmies, the Norbs of the world.
The Norbs. Yeah.
It's a little bit easier, you know. You have options versus SpongeBob, but he's also got a lot going for him. So he's weird. He's like the most.
I think SpongeBob is like Dr. Beaver. Like he is like. He's got like. He trades like the insane like combos of like Dag and Norb with like just generally really good buttons. Like his confirms are a lot more simple compared to Beavers, even compared to Beavers, which is crazy because Norb has some of the most brain dead confirms in the entire game. But like he just doesn't need to do that kind of stuff. Like he's got great chain grabs. He's got like I think he's basically Dr. Beaver. Like he's like he's a lot slower too. He's a little bit slower too. So like that's the thing. He's like the Echo fighter. His down tilt's absurd.
Of that archetype where you just have a lot going for you, but he's not like the true 0 to death going for you. He just does like
he's not like super insane. He's just like
he does like
minimally
70,
insane.
And then it's like you maybe live the next interaction.
Sunky's is absolutely insane. Also, hi.
Don't kill quite just yet.
Wait, that's me.
Then definitely on that third time he hits you, you're dead from something.
That's me.
Right? He's got good straight hit aerials, which is very not like super common, but more common the higher you go up. Where like his up air will kill. He has a forward throw that will kill. Yeah, back air that will just kill. You know, snare is a good kill move, but that's a strong aerial. So it's like just normals that are good. F tilt. You know, that's stuff. Moving on here to A+. Nigel. Has a lot going for him in this meta. He's like a better Squidward.
Nigel is weird.
Up-air juggles galore.
He's very weird.
Got good up throw into rest. He's got pound into rest. He's got a very strong back air. He's got horizontal moon jump. So this character also can use side special to cancel with slime. And you'll actually retain that forward momentum from canceling the move. And you'll be able to horizontally shoot yourself forward. And we're just starting to see the capabilities of how useful this is now. But I would say it's pretty useful. I'd say it's up there. Pug X is not really the best Nigel anymore. It's not really playing NASB 2 like that anymore.
I think if Nigel didn't die at like 20%, he would be like top 5. Like NASB 1. I don't know why he was the 4th heaviest character in NASB 1. That was absurd. He should have been lighter. That would have made him a lot easier to deal with. But NASB 1 was a very funny game. NASB 1 was a very, very funny game.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's playing platform fighters in general like that anymore. But
yeah, Pug's busy with life.
Connor J I said he bounces around.
Shout out Pugex.
He's proving it with multiple characters, and it's not like he's a good player, so he's winning. It's yes, he's doing that, but he's doing that versus those top tiers. He's doing that versus players he like that people can't really beat consistently. He's doing that in matchups that we would have used to assume with other reps of Nigel
discussion
weren't very good. You know, he's proving this character is more than we thought and better than other characters below him for sure. I would say Nigel's definitely more comparable to the upper side of the cast, which I think is very funny compared to how he used to be considered only a couple
he used to be
years
considered
ago.
like the worst character in the game.
There. So HBox, if you're watching, he can do it. He is very capable. I'm just saying. Gerald, very good character, zoner galore.
This was the part
combos,
I saw.
Good slime combos, good drag down combos, from forward air, from up aerial, but also doesn't have the greatest ground game. Doesn't have very good ground strongs. Obviously he's got setups galore, the baseball stuff, the basketball lobs, but overall his biggest weakness has always been like his recovery and what does he do when he's like losing stage control.
So if you don't know, Gerald's up B doesn't have a head hitbox, or I don't even think I have an arm hitbox. It might. I think it does. So his head is like very, very much like he's very spikeable. Basically, his recovery is a little bit on the weaker side.
He's very hard, I would say, to regain it with when you lose it. And if you can't gain your stage control back, then you're gonna struggle with this character. In certain matchups, he definitely does have that struggle somehow. There are certain matchups like Rocksteady and other top tiers that just force him to play in ways that don't really benefit him.
Oh my god.
Because he's just always stuck in some sort of back foot. And when you're always forcing those back foot, it puts you into your worst situation, which is your up special, your recovery, your side special off stage. And when you have to burn those resources consistently, you're eventually just going to lose. And that's where he struggles the most. He's a large, long hitbox, not a heavy character. So he's going to get punished a lot for that. And we see it. We saw it at Frosty Faustings. We've seen it at other events. He's a character that struggles for sure. And I mean, there's not much else to say. His meta's kind of stagnant.
Hell yeah.
Kind of just does the same stuff. Rowan's pushing him, but I mean, besides Rowan, there's not much to say about him, really. There's not.
I think Gerald is definitely one of the weaker repped characters in the entire game, and he's been for a while. I don't know why either, honestly, because I think he's a very fun character. I think Cherry did forget Jeff the Boss, who was very active in 2025. I don't know where he went in 2026, but I guess he just stopped playing for a while. Maybe I think he just got on PR and he was like, okay, I did it. Which, entirely fair. If you want to do that, you already got the title, you already got the medal, you can just leave. But I think Gerald's a fun character. I don't like his ground game too much. It's pretty weak compared to other characters in the game, but his zoning game is very good. It's mostly just when he's like his grounded, not his ground game like in general, but his grounded normals are not great. His down tilt's definitely been nerfed. His dash attack got hella nerfed, which is a blessing. I'm not complaining about that. That shit used to be so annoying to deal with when Murgus used to play this character. It was like, oh my god, man. Oh, PTSD. But yeah, his zoning is generally really good. I definitely think he is one of the biggest victims of this new stage list because he doesn't have prize anymore. That was a great stage for him. So that sucks for him. I don't know. I feel like a lot of these characters are really benefiting from the lack of prize keep. Something about that stage in particular. Something about prize. Anyway.
Like any big headlines about him, it's just everybody kind of knows he's good. There's nothing to really say about him. He's just kind of solved, I would say. And he's probably a character that may actually...
I do not think he's solved. I still think there's a lot you can do with this character. But that's what I think.
Start dropping as time goes on. Because I honestly don't think he fits very well into the new meta.
Like, for like different things you can do with down.
That's explosiveness.
How's that
How
solved?
much can you get off of your hits, right? He's good at... I don't even know if I'd say he's good at avoiding that. Because, like, Because at the same time, that's the thing. Is like if you lose your stage control and it's hard to gain back as him, like he has explosiveness. It's not that he doesn't. Everyone in NASB has explosiveness, but I'm talking like the characters that will just kill you, you know, or the characters that like kind of counteract that in a way too. We'll get into
it's
that.
It's kind of mean to show a clip of Ron eating shit.
And this character, and I'll explain this in a bit too, because there's another character that I think is going up in the meta because they actually play into what's strong right now, and that's Ember. Ember.
This is definitely a hotter take than
extremely good.
Most of the takes on this list.
Is number one, you have to have a good juggle tool in this meta because you have to have either a very strong singular tool or you have to have a tool that allows you to keep somebody in disadvantage. And this character has a very long, lingering, lasting up air. That sword throw, guitar throw up air, very good at juggling somebody up in the air. It can kill. If they DI back into the stage to try and trip you up, you'll get hit again. If they DI out, hit him with snare, you can hit him with forward aerial. You know, you'd still hit him with reverse up air. Like, you got stuff, right? Top of that,
Ember
she does very well into Zim, surprisingly. You wouldn't expect that with a character with recovery like hers. But because of how she
number 11 is definitely not
Rekka,
common.
The amount of sign gain she gets off of that on hit, the way she's able to clear the board and force Zim to be like struggling in block because
I put that in the broken video for a reason.
It's actually a little plus on block. She's safe during that time, so it forces Zim into a situation where even if Gur is next to him trying to spin out, like there's not much he can really do about it. He can explode Gur potentially, but even then we've seen that that's not really a viable strategy.
Danny Ember, this is a matchup I haven't seen in a while.
And the reps of the character aren't necessarily doing the greatest right now, with Nintunis kind of just struggling to get some footing just player-wise, but we've seen people make it with this character. Thunders is doing it with this character. K-Labs at like the mid-level is doing it fine with this character. There's people playing this character that are doing just fine, and we're seeing more and more of that because of her combo game, her combo routes. Stuff into cheer is going to be extremely strong, and that down special cheer move. When you get hit by it off stage, when you have the limit fully charged up, that meter fully charged up, you die. And there's nothing you can do. You can't burst out. You can't do anything about it. You can preemptively burst the combo, but they see that you might still die anyways. That's the craziest part. So it's one of those things where this character is definitely playing well into the meta, but obviously she still has her shortcomings. She needs slime to get back to stage, but even then, she may not go very hard, very long distance, but because of how active her up special is too, with the large hitbox that covers the top of her, she doesn't really get vertically disjoint spiked. It's just that if she gets hit too far away from stage and you have too many options, she will die, right? But it's when you recover low to the stage, hug the wall, come up, what are they going to do to you? Most, if not 99% of the time, you have to respect and shield that up special as she comes up. She doesn't have really a way to be challenged in that situation, even by somebody like Zim for the most.
I disagree. And I'll tell you why I disagree. I think Ember eats shit against ledge dashing. And going back to ledge, like wave dashing down back to ledge, wave dashing up to ledge, wave dashing down, hitting her with an aerial when she's coming back. It's easier if you have like a high range move, like if you're Donnie or something. But if you hog that ledge, like your life depends on it, Ember she can't do anything. Even with how active her up special is, you're not getting back. If you just keep bullying her with like a nair, even if it's just like a nair off stage, close to ledge, if you just keep doing that to her, she can't come back. She can't do anything. And in Tunis, you know, if she's going high, she'll probably come back because she has the strong nair. If she's like level with the ledge or she's too low, she can't do shit. For that reason,
most part.
See where he shows the tier list again.
Surprising character, I would say, that's starting.
I think she's around where Krabs is, personally. That's just my personal take on it. I think Cherry highballs her recovery a little bit. I think there's definitely more counterplay to it than he implies in the video, but otherwise I agree with everything he said. I think she's on the up. She's on the up and coming. Especially with new players. I don't know why new players love Ember. Probably just because she's like the closest thing to a sortie we have, besides like, you know, Donnie or Norb or Zuko. She's like the most pure of the sorties.
it started coming up at the end of last year and into this year is just doing quite fine. And I don't think that there's ever been a case of her falling off or like getting.
She definitely fell off in patch 1.12 because she could not deal with Jimmy.
Worse in this meta. I feel like she's gotten better as time goes on. And I think that we're going to continue to see that. All right. We're in the top tiers. Everyone left that you see on your screen, top tier. So let's get into this. Number 1.
Kora.
Very messed up character. Light up air, the character, honestly. Very strong move. She has a lot of like very good.
I hate playing this character.
Like her chain whip.
She's so annoying.
Basically a strong attack. Snare is very long reaching. Her up smash, her up strong of shield is very, very fast, very, very strong. But she's also very tall. And while she has good stuff about her, like her multi-hit up special, it's nothing in terms of coverage that somebody like Ember has. She doesn't hug the ledge either. She doesn't snap to it super easily either. So if she often miss the ledge and you punish her off of that.
You're right. Yeah.
Hard to space. If you go low, it's a bit easier to challenge, I would say, for some characters. Like you can punish it, right? It's hard. But the main thing with this is that she's a big character and she's not super heavy. So when you hit her, she gets super punished, right? Thunders is starting to play her a lot, but wasn't able to get the Thunders level results in the times he has participated in brackets, though he's been far and few in between, losing to the likes of, I think Zing Zing Zoom and Mercus, if I'm not mistaken. It may have just been
Kora didn't
somebody in the comments quote check me, or fact check me, I mean. But, I mean, and that's kind of
I think he won against
interesting
Mercus,
to say.
didn't he?
Usually when he picks up a character,
Maybe he didn't.
If like they're truly up there, I would say he's usually able to just find a way to win with the options that they have. She's a character that has very strong strengths, very good advantage, but also is similarly like challenged by her recovery, by her ability to, recover.
I think Kora is very annoying because she's a tall character that moves like a short character. And when you're in disadvantage, also that's a really funny frame to pause on. When you hit her with like, you just have to hit her. Because when you're in disadvantage against Kora, it's just a nightmare because she just has like so many ways to move around. She moves around like a cursor is moving her. And she has like a forward strong that's like the size of like a football field, so she can like fake zone you and the rock on the ledge and the bear on the ledge. Being on the ledge against Kora just fucking sucks, man. I hate being on ledge against Kora. So stupid. Anyway, personal opinions aside, I agree with everything.
Like she struggles in that, despite her options. Side B is very good for recovery.
Yeah, she does kind of struggle when she's on the
just fine slime game,
other
fine
side
burst,
of that.
but she's tall. She's not very heavy, so she'll die early. Like meta-wise, I don't know. We don't have a consistent top level rep anymore. Chiptune is just super on hiatus, and I hope to see them return in the future, but they have not been around, so I can't really say that we've had somebody this season pushing her anymore. It's hard to say like where she's at, and that's kind of the challenge with some of these reps is like you just don't know, right? Like there could be somebody like Fiction when he was around. It was very easy to say, hey, this character is something, but also he's such a top level rep that he's using her in a way that is being pushed. But also you see somebody like Thunders pick her up, and obviously he has not had the amount of time that others have, but I would say he's probably had the same amount of time as Fiction's had at this point. They probably ran into the same struggle.
Yeah, CGA is still around.
And Zim.
Lazy is definitely around too.
So she definitely struggles with those matchups. That's for sure. And that's interesting to say the least. But yeah.
That's why I need to work on the player director again. You won't forget about any of these guys.
These 3 bottom tier characters in this S- output, the difference between them and somebody in like S tier is that the characters that are in S- tier, like you expect them to be like, you could beat them with a character below this. It's just really hard. But if you're one of these characters playing against somebody who is an S or greater, you actually you're sweating. You're actually kind of sweating, if not.
It's been an hour and a half. This is a long ass video,
which is crazy to say because S to S- to S plus doesn't sound like a lot because it's still S, but there's still a slight gap in what even these matchups feel like for the people playing them, which is actually quite interesting in my opinion. I don't know about you, but moving on. Another character not played too much, but definitely is up here.
Not played at all, more like.
So This is top 10 category, I think now. Something like that. Like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, top 10. We're in top 10 now. So, like,
yep.
the Avatar characters, both are in top 10. Aang a little bit better, but also has the same type of struggles. But the difference is with him having multiple jumps, he's a super big edge guard guy, so he's got a bit more of an X factor with like pushing people off stage. Airball is still very good on hit into like combos or like just on block because he jumps off of it and all that. It doesn't stop him in place. Pretty good in that sense. Needle's very good. Nair, very good at carrying you off the stage. Up air, very good at juggling, you know, stuff like that. Just overall strong character. Very good defensive character as well. It's very hard to like decide to get in against him. So I think he might be like probably the best counter meta character. All the rest of the characters I would say are very aggressive in the sense that they're intended to be explosive. Aang, I wouldn't consider explosive. I would consider him like conservative, I guess. Like he's just so good at
hey, it's me.
Playing passive. He's supposed to be played passive, and then once you get what you want action out likewise, he's very good at punishing you off of your mistakes.
Aang is a very neutral heavy character. He is probably one of the best neutral characters in the entire game. He has got a lot of good neutral tools.
Right. But he's not good at, I would say, being the sheer aggressor. Like he's not, like he can go in and just get a grab up throw, you know. Up throws very
his advantage is good. His disadvantage is pretty good. He is just
1-2 skip it
very
when
neutral.
You're being ferried off stage or up special. Like he just has that.
Also, Alpha Zone Zim is so cursed.
But again, like versus those above him, like we've seen the Jimmies, the Zims. It's hard. It's genuinely difficult for Aang, I would say. And I mean, boohoo, top tier struggles against better character. Like, but still, he's not like he's good, but he's not that good. You know, he's not up there. I think that's important to explain. He doesn't have very good grounded moves. Like his tilts aren't very good. His jab is fine. But he has to be in the air too, which against some of these characters, Jimmy, Beavers, Zim, very good anti-air characters. Lucy, very good anti-air character. Raph, very good anti-air character. Kora, even upstrung, very good anti-air. So it's like even within his own tier, Danny, like you're gonna see characters that just do well against him because they have tools that deal with where he wants to be in the air. Like, so he can't really approach from the air. He has to get...
I do think it's ironic that despite being like a completely different character, Aang ended up very similarly to where he was on the NASB 1 tier list. Just by coincidence, I guess. It is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21. He's 8th tier, I think.
Grab on the ground or something like that, which kind of hard to get. I'm just saying.
That's pretty good.
But, you know, like not impossible.
8 or 9?
It's easy, but I don't think it's like impossible. It's just that like, it's not as like he has good tools once he gets going, but it's getting in where like he has to be patient. He has to wait. And when he does, it's very good. I'm just saying it's kind of hard. He's a good character. Don't get me wrong. It's just, when we need to see more of him too, that's the hardest thing. Kudo comes and then he does super well until he hits like that wall of the fuck you matchups, and then he just doesn't get to play anymore.
That is true.
Like, I'm not playing no more. Like, fair enough. But moving on,
guess so,
like I mentioned, Danny Phantom.
Ooh.
Danny, very good moves.
Spicy.
Overall, very explosive character. There's a reason he's so high. It's because on hit, once you land a non-blocked hit, boom, 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 1-2 skip a few, side B into slime cancel, reverse back air, you die. Like, Tuck picked this character up in like a week or two. Shout out to P plus side. A very explosive character, man. GG's. Fuck this guy. But the problem with him is a lot of his moves are just minus. He doesn't have a very good ground game. So, and you'd say, well, just land a grab. His grab isn't very fast. And he has very good perks. His his hands and his feet being are disjoints. They're not hurt boxes at all. So it's like when he throws out those jab moves, like you can't just trade with it unless your move extends past that and hits his wrist or whatever. But his hands and feet hurt box are huge. Raph can't even down tilt him because when Raph goes for like a down tilt against a standing still Danny Phantom, you literally just don't hit anything. because he's a ghost. He's got no hitbox there, so it's got some good stuff about him. He's light though. His recovery isn't terrible, but he needs some time to like enhance it, I would say. Back air helps with that. Side B helps with that, obviously. I
think his recovery is actually pretty good.
With and charge ones, obviously, but
I think if you try and gauge Danny like a normal character, he would probably be around this range. But the problem is, I don't think Danny is a very normal character because of how odd his hurt box things are. Like, there are a lot of moves where he just straight up does not have a hit, like a hurt box in this places where you would be easily able to hit him, and that makes him a bitch to fight, especially online, where like netcode is obviously very stable.
He's got to play a little defensive, right? He's not always explosive, and that's something that you'll see among.
I definitely think he's fallen off a little bit. That's a good frame to land on. Definitely think he's fallen off a little bit because he dies very early in comparison to a lot of the characters that are higher than him. I'd say he's probably top 5 now, like below Azula, but I think he still has that title. On the first tier list, he was number 1. Unanimously. Nobody disagreed with that. So, yeah. How time flies, that was only like 2025, I think. That was only like early 2025. Or like late 2024. If you believe it. Time flies, man.
The characters in this next tier, these characters get to always be how they want to be. They always get to be explosive. They always can dictate the pace of a match. Number 1, Raph. Very explosive character. One of the best, if not the best, up strong out of shield in history. It's like frame 6 out of block, and because of how like out of like up smash like in this game out of shield, it just bypasses the shield drop frames. So like you just hold shield and click up strong, they'll just do it. Like that's universal, by the way, for those that didn't know. Very similar to like Smash Ultimate. I think functions identically to that. But anyways, very good forward aerial combos. Very good counter pick ability because he's very simple. You can be patient with him because he's so fast. He's one of the fastest running characters in the game.
That is true. He does have the best recovery in the game.
Disjointed nair. He's got good follow through with his forward air into snare combos because if you like do forward air into snare, when they DI out, they're gonna die. You can do slime dash if they the hard DI out or if they're more floaty, just cover that. If they DI in or they like have a light DI, they DI up or whatever, DI in. You can hit sup air, slime dash up, sup air, or whatever. So it's like stuff like that. He just completely does fine against. It's again, when you deal with the characters above him, it's kind of hard. And there's not many characters above him, so I think what does that tell you about how good this character is, right? He's probably very good. That's my guess. And he is very good. Probably one of the best, most flexible recoveries in the game. But also he's very punishable. He's a very light character. He falls like a rock. So what that means is that when you hit him, you can hit him a lot. You hit this character a lot of times. And in other games, the interesting thing because of how heavy the hit stun is in this game, being a fast faller doesn't mean that it's easier to get out combos because the combos are shorter. It means that because of the hit stun so high, you're going to be just hit a lot more. And you get punished a little bit more. Floaties in this game, they get hit and they fall out of the combos and they still die, and it's still easy to keep them in disadvantage because they're floatier. But the difference is those floatier characters don't get hit as much, so the damage gets racked up a little slower, especially with the hit stun gravity and all that, which is kind of more unique to this game. But getting a bit away from him, this character, like fast, doesn't really struggle in many ways besides being punished when like very heavily when he does get hit. Makes for a character that doesn't really have too much of a struggle. Probably loses hard to Zim. Probably doesn't do very well into Garfield, and struggles, I would say, at probably like a losing matchup for sure versus the Beavers.
I think he definitely loses the Beavers.
S tier range, I'm not too
just because Norb just has better normals, if you would believe it. Even Dag kind of does too, and he's combo food for Dag, which I think is a big problem.
But I could see him like losing to Jimmy maybe, but also probably more evenish just because of how hard he can punish Jimmy in the same way that Jimmy can punish him. Azula, he definitely goes even with, I would say, probably, right? Like, I don't know. And we'll talk about her in a little bit too, but she's up there for sure, and so is he. But here's the Cherry's hot take character.
This is the hot take character. It's gonna be Lucy, but this is the hot take character.
Moving on here.
This is the hot
Lucy.
take character.
I have her in top 6.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, where's she on the? Let me pull it up real quick. She's 10th. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, 4 spots up, I guess, is a hot take.
And that might surprise some of you. She's that good. I'm tired of acting like she's not this good. She's this good. It's so hard to react unless you parry side B for so many characters in this game. She's really fast when she's in ghost mode. She can kill with that bite in ghost mode. She is lighter, so she's punishable, but like she's so fast and so hard to hit with teleports and all that like, how do you even deal with her half the time? Her ledge game is impeccable because she just drops a projectile off if you recover low, so most characters can't recover low versus this character, so she forces you to go high. When you go high, she just kind of swats you out of the air and just kind of uses that rinse repeat until you're out of resources, then you have to recover low and you die. We're seeing a lot more of like the slime cancels from F Strong that Zune throws out, and that's like really scary to see. Just a lot of small advancements over time with this character that I think are going to do quite well for people in the late metagame. And she's extremely explosive. She has She has like X Factor. She's got weird shit.
She's got tons of weird shit.
Like, it's only kind of starting to be relevant. And it's crazy to say it because she's this high already. I think there's a world where she's higher than this. It's going to be hard. But I think that this is where she should be. This is where she should be in people's lists. She has explosiveness. She's hard to deal with. And quite frankly, I'm tired of not sharing this opinion.
I mean, I'd say that's still like a relatively spicy take. I definitely think this is aligned with what like people like Bean think. My opinion on Lucy is that I don't know. I mean, like, she's weird. She's really weird. I don't even know if I disagree with it inherently. Like, I feel like this is like this is actually not that hot of a take these days. Because she was already top 10. I feel like maybe Danny is still better than her, because I think a lot of people undermine just how fucking stupid Danny's edgeguarding game is. And his it's weird to say this in a platform fighter, but like his corner carry, if you want to call it that, is just stupid. And Lucy had that too, but I actually feel like if Danny moves up, she moves down. I feel like her and Danny are actually quite similar characters. Fig had something to do. Fig doesn't play Lucy anymore. He plays Iroh. Fig had nothing to do with this. This is all Zune. This is all Zune's doing. Fig does not play this fella. This last anymore. It's all this guy right there.
She is this good. So believe it. All right. Next up, Azula, the CC Queen. In this game,
Azula,
and it's
below
not
Jimmy?
universally powerful. There is a form of crouch cancel that is very inconsistent and very good at low percents, and you do it by tapping down.
Let's show.
Like once you get hit by a move. Some characters can do it even out of grab throws.
Azula
so like
below
versus Angry Beaver, he has those multi-hit
Jimmy.
throws where like he hits you multiple times with down throw, right? He does like the stomp.
Azula below
hit,
Jimmy.
Tap down as Azula. And this works for other moves besides this, by the way, because hers is
this is
much
spicier
better
than Lucy
any
take.
character in the games. She has the best CC.
This is a
She can
spicier.
just act out then hit you at low percents. So like at low percents versus Beavers, Murgas has to change how he plays to use up throw or just not go for grabs because like down throw will not work versus Azula at low percents.
That too.
And for Azula, it's a bit higher. I don't know the total percentage. I'd have to lab it about like when that crouch cancel percent ends. Can't you do it all the time? I don't know. I'm not honestly too like researched on it, but at least the lower mid
Yeah, I don't know either.
to like probably like 30s is probably pushing.
All I know is that
where I'd imagine
she
it would
does
be,
it when
but
I
for her,
roll
maybe
one or
it's
two,
that-
and
maybe
I get
it's that
grabbed,
high.
and that's very annoying.
Definitely at 0, like to like 10, I'd say at worst. But like you tap down, you hit by something. I've seen Plankton side B. Plankton side B, she holds down at 0, boop, she's fine. Recovers out, down tilts, up tilts you. Up air, you die. Thanks a lot, bucko. And that's very powerful. I don't think that that can be ignored on how strong that is of an option. On top of the fact that she has really good jab grab. You can do crouch cancel, jab grab, like something up throw or whatever it is, down throw, up air.
Sorry,
snare,
the way D-Jump plays
air,
is just hilarious.
Up air, whatever. Slime cancel or slime dash, up air. She has a lot of these like very simple, like giant moves that just combo into itself into either forward kill or a vertical kill. And it's just not going to change. She's just very strong. EX Lightning is very good. We're seeing certain applications from Benjuin and Alpha Stone where they use like that diagonal down side special to like basically hit you. We have the same thing as Nigel, where if you slime cancel side special, you can actually retain that momentum and get that horizontal moon jump, which is super good for recovery. It's really hard to challenge that. And
they do it every single time they go to ledge, which is very annoying because it looks like it should be punishable, but it's not because it's Azula.
So she's up there. She's fallen off a tad. I would say she used to be like, what, top 3? Which is crazy. Top 2?
No.
Something like that. I don't know. But she used to be up there. All right?
Actually, no, she was top 2.
She's not up there anymore. And I don't know. She might fall off more, but I think CC is something that helps her keep up because it lets her cancel.
Give my thoughts on Azula after I see who's next because I'm genuinely curious.
She has those tools to be explosive herself.
I'm genuinely curious.
But I don't know if she's as explosive as some of these other characters. And characters like Lucy, if they were more common. Characters like Raph,
she is.
They were more common. I think Raph is like...
Have you fought this fucking character? Yes, she is. Oh my god, yes. Have you fought this bitch? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. You have more hours than me. Come on. Dude. She is explosive as Lucy. Yes. 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 It's like do I even need a reason? I can just put this on screen and it would probably give you an idea. Like, do I need a reason? And that is true. Yeah, she also got a massive buff from this.
Give or take, slightly better and slightly worse than Azula in a couple ways. So, if people like to say he's better Azula, I don't know. I think Azula is still Azula. She's just better Azula, you know? So, that's, I mean, she's up here. She's top 5 in the game, for sure. Top 4.
Okay, I want to know why.
Jimmy. He's good. Untackable down throw. Plankton has this too. I didn't mention that, but they both have it. I
feel like this is very much a Plankton player opinion.
That makes this character so stupid, it's crazy. Like, yes, there are times you should be going for up throw. Yes, there are times you should be going for back throw. Back throw being the kill throw. I don't think I've ever seen Jimmy use forward throw. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe he does it. Well, sometimes he does it just to get you off stage.
Senpak does forward throw sometimes.
For a Goddard drop. Which, again, still crazy. Goddard drop is still
like,
nuts.
actually a lot. Because, yeah, he wants to Goddard
still
drop.
Crazy to do. You now can, there's a new tech. If you keep tapping taunt when you're doing the Goddard taunt explosion, you can make Goddard taunt infinitely. He will just keep sparking, so you can delay the explosion. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Maybe even just as a fake out for somebody trying to parry the explosion or shield it real quick. Keep it going real quick, and then they just get hit. There's tons of reasons why you'd maybe want to do that. And even like off a setup, right? They go too far and you know that they're going to be drifting too far. So you just like keep taunting until, you know, you hit them rather than like wait, like not waiting, I guess. But he's got so much. Up air is very hard. A very good juggle tool. Down tilt up air, still probably one of the easiest and most consistent options because if it doesn't hit or you don't think it's going to hit, you just slime dash up. You just slime dash up and you hit it anyways. And it's just crazy, this character. Very good Gallant. Also, I didn't mention this, but Lucy Gallant is literally 11 like frames.
Oh yeah.
Gallant.
Oh my god. Why?
Frames of invulnerability.
Why?
That's the highest in the game. Just wanted to go back to Lucy Light again for a minute. just by the way, all right. She does have that. But Jimmy, very good puppet character, very good zoner. Nair basically invalidates every heavy in this whole game. I've talked about that before. He's just the invalidator. He invalidates you, right?
I also think Azula and Jimmy switch places, and the reason why is I think Jimmy's out of shield is a lot worse. He kinda Senpak, especially, if he doesn't get the grab, he has a lot of moments where he kind of flounders in CQC and he has to go back to just doing toast. And I don't think Jimmy is much worse than that. I think he's just like one spot below. But I still think Azula, especially in this meta where we removed a lot of like the camping from Pariah's Keep, by getting rid of the stage. I think Jimmy is like a little bit worse, actually. I know Murgis has particularly struggled a lot against Murgis, and he has expressed his contempt for that matchup. We'll get into that character later. Okay.
So just keep that in mind when we're talking about the Jimmy. So he's just
all right. Here's
good.
S plus.
All right.
Who expected this? I wonder where Random is gonna go.
But now moving on, I want to stress this a bunch. These top tier characters in the top three, they are equal. I don't think there's a world where like there's something about one of them, except maybe Beavers. But even then, like, I don't know, right? There is situations for each of them where over the course of the year, people are going to complain about these three en masse. And we've seen it with Zim right now. Zim is currently on the list, right? These three characters are equal. They're I don't like, they literally always change. Zim,
that's fair enough.
Extremely powerful. We're seeing
I'm not even mad at that. That's just completely fair. That's completely fair to me. Don't even rank them. Just make them equal. Who gives a shit?
Opposite finally come into their own, proving that you don't need to be a Zing Zang Zoom perfect player to win against top players. We're seeing that playstyle doesn't work versus Megas, because Megas plays all the time versus the stronger Zims. We're seeing that players like Rosen don't really struggle against Ops's playstyle too much. So you need to have more defensive play as Zim, but the difference is you have that more setup-y style of Obsta, and you have the more explosive Zimless laser style, like turtle mode that Zhang has. You put those two together and you have two demons, right? Always kind of destroying brackets. And we're starting to see that from this character. This character is very strong defensively, has very strong explosions, with the most explosive move in the game being Snare. You hit the sweet spot of that, you're dead at 40. You're dead at 40 if you aren't center stage. Like, that move is nuts. Kills basically everyone at 40%.
Yeah, I hate Zim Snare.
Like,
fuck that
near
move.
the ledge or off stage, for sure, you're dead.
Except if I'm using it, that's awesome.
We're seeing a lot more counterplay to Zim Gur counterplay, where even if you hit Gur, because physical attacks don't like deactivate the ability to function with Gur, when Gur is out, Zims just will now use Taunt, because Taunt makes it so that Gur explodes, and the hitbox or the explosion move does not get negated when Gur is hit, because he doesn't take hit stun like a real character. He just takes knockback. So what happens is Gur gets hit, gets knocked away, and mid being hit, you activate the explosion hitbox. It knocks the opponent away. The opponent is now punished for punishing Gur's position.
And I hate that shit.
Because Gur is taunt exploding,
and I hate that shit.
Instead of just regularly killed.
That is bad game design. That is terrible game design. I hate that about him. He is horrible. How do you deal with that? There's no counterplay to that. You just can't hit Gur. You either have to kill him, which is already really hard, or you just have to take the hit. That's not fair. That's just broken. There's no counterplay to that. You either have to pray that you can just get past him, or you just have to deal with him being out. You just can't do anything. You just have to take the hit. Gur is like a free hit. Why does he have that? I hate that about him. It's just stupid. He's cheap. He's bullshit. And I play Beavers, so I know what I'm talking about. That shit is bullshit. That is bad game design. Like,
his timer for being exploded.
I don't care if the fact that it has no animation was unintentional. It's still bad game design. That you're punished for punishing. That's like, why? That's like Rivals 2 floor hug. Why?
Is actually shorter because it's the taunt explosion. Taunt exploding your puppet in this game gives them a slower, shorter cooldown than them being defeated regularly by falling off stage or like despawning or
so there I am again.
Losing all their health, what have you.
That's really that's my current
important
PFP.
to know because we've been seeing Opposite do better because anytime Gur is in disadvantage, instead of letting them take the hit and trying to defend them, why would I defend them when Gur can defend himself? Just explode, and then I can get a combo off of that, right? And that's what we're starting to see is that the defense to Zim doesn't work because you can't always deal with the Gur explosion because that can always happen. So then the only way really that you can deal with like Gur is in ways where you force them not to be able to taunt because maybe they have the DI, they can't take their hand off the stick, or maybe they're shielding and they don't really want to like unleash shield or like taunt mid shield because then that's putting shield pressure onto them too because the explosion's right there, right? Like you're just kind of screwing that up for you. He's very unpredictable, but that means that for himself and you, he could struggle.
In order to beat Zim, you have to make sure Zim fucks up. Which, to be fair, is in character, I guess. But, like, that's not good game design. I think Zim is the worst designed character in the entire fucking game. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I think he's the worst designed character in the entire game. Even below Plankton, who is pushing it. Like, Zim did it. He somehow is worse than the Zoner Grappler. Stupid little fucking green shit. I hate that fucking shit.
I think that it's possible with advanced tech that he could be greater than these two, but also the same could be said for all three of these characters. So that's why they're equal in my head, right? Like all of these characters are not fully tapped out yet by any means, and they're already up here, right? There's already a gap
to my own at some point. That'd be fun to do.
A tier essentially between like Jimmy and
I just don't feel like editing it. It would take like too long.
And
I would put too much effort into
continues
it.
That, right? Very easy combos. One of the biggest
I don't
sword
got that kind of time right now.
in the game. Sugar Rush, very strong when you get it.
I don't have much to say about Garfield.
You've got up special combos. You've got up air into sup air. You've got up air into up B.
You'd like to say it for me?
You've got when your meter's like slightly charged up.
I'll do that at some point.
The full meter from EX down special, and then you just
also I was here live too.
He's got a ton of stuff. Thunder's already.
You can see where Murgus is right now. I was to the
he was top one because of how untouchable Thunder's was.
I was here.
A set.
In my Reptar
one of the last majors of the year, and that was significant because it proved that solo Norb could beat him. Nobody else got close, and Zhang is the only other person that beat him that season with Zim and Danny. But even then, that was during a time when Thunders was not yet using Garfield. He was using Iroh. He was using Raph. And that was a long time ago. That doesn't even matter anymore. New meta, I would say.
I think it still kind of matters, but I guess.
Definitely helps out Garfield more than it helps out Gur, having the lack of the large campy stage of prize keep to deal with, but also one less biplat also hurts Gur because he has one less stage that's a biplat where he can hide underneath when side on. Start out, I think, is better for that than Urkin was, so that also means that people have to play on Stardow more, which actually may help Gur potentially.
He's still talking about Gur.
Still, freaking strong. We're not seeing him as much right now because Thunders is also MIA for the most part. But we're also seeing other Garfields.
I think last time I was watching Thunders, he was playing Donnie. I'm very excited to see what would happen if he plays Donnie.
Pull up, Nintendo still has them as a secondary. Other players are.
The reason why Thunders hasn't been playing recently is because he's just been working. Employment comes for us all. Beware.
Still having him as a secondary Pokemon.
Including me, I just got a new job recently.
So it's not like he doesn't have character reps. He's this good. There's no denying it. And Beavers. Norb is definitely the better one now, but recently we have seen Locust come back, and even when he's slightly out of practice,
I admit defeat.
And even in the Beaver matchup, we're still seeing that Locust does waves with this character. And even Murgus now, to an extent, is using this character. We have plenty of Beavers reps out there, Matt as well. So there's plenty of top level reps to look at to see what's going.
You went down a list of all the Beaver memes and you chose Matt. Chose Matt. You could have chosen. You could have picked Toastray. You could have picked. Toastray. You could have picked Fruit. Could have picked me. Chose Matt. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Going on with this character. But even so, I would say that Murgus hasn't fully tapped out the capabilities of this character. There's still Tafar combos with the swapping ability that could be explored for even further advantage state.
They're on Rocksteady now, bro.
Surprised that that doesn't happen more with this character. But he doesn't need it just yet. And that's interesting. Frame 3, Nair. Frame something, up tilt, very long lasting.
Up till is frame 5.
For Norb, quicker for Daggett. Chain grabs galore with both. Like just straight up. So it does not matter. Sup air for Norb is like a character on its own. Doing down throw sup air probably beats like 40% of the cast, if not higher. Because you just do sup air, and then moon jump vertical, up air, like slime cancel, sup air, or whatever. Slime cancel, moon jump to get that, and then use sup air. Just very strong combo game. And you can DI it, but it's also fake DI. Everyone that says you should just DI it. Dude, it was RNG the whole time. You can DI it, but
it was just RNG the whole time.
The Beaver, like Murgus or whoever, can decide, all right, well, I'm going to now face away from you because you can turn the sup air around midair. You hold that slightly delayed so that you can flip the way you're facing. And now when you go up and you charge it, you're facing the opposite way. So you're DIing because originally when the combo started, he's facing left and now he's facing the opposite way. Now you're going to DI in a way that kills you because he's facing right. So it's hard to predict this character, especially because we don't see Daggett for like half a year and then Locust comes back and just like completely swamps everybody. And yeah, like, it's interesting for sure. Like, I don't know. It's scary to think that this character.
I mean, I think Dag is still definitely like up there for sure. I just think people don't see him because I don't play in brackets, and I don't want to fucking do that, man. You know how miserable people get when brackets are over in this game? Oh my god, man. I don't want to be in that position. I have enough going on in my life. You think I want to go fight Senpak for like an hour? If I even get that chance, I'll probably get swamped by like fucking Sansa or Patrick. But shout out Sansa, she's a wonderful lady. But like, my god, man, I just don't want to do it. People know Beavers are good already. They're top 1. Who cares? I'll play for fun. That's where I'll be.
Still has so much more, but at the same time, I don't know how much. And there is more, right? But obviously it starts to get smaller and smaller, but it still puts you above the person behind you. But these...
Oh, he killed him. Whoops. If you ask my opinion, I feel like swap combos are very underrated. Even if you were doing solo Norb for most of it, you could still swap back to do potatoes for like a second, and then go Norb. Something I like to do is I like to do a Dag combo, end it with an assist, swap to Norb, get to strong, and then kill that way. I've been pushing that a lot lately in friendlies and stuff. I definitely think there is still a place for we rarely see Beam and potatoes, and they're like some of the best specials in the entire game. Which is why I often play Dag just for neutral interactions. Not that I really need to play neutral in Norb, but I feel like, especially against the campier characters, they really do help. I feel like there is a lot to discover with Beavers yet. We just need to get there one day.
These 3, they have so much each that they can do that I wouldn't be surprised if the order could be one day this, or this, or, this. Like, this could be the order one day. It's not today. Definitely not. Like, they're equal but unequal. Beavers is definitely the best of these characters. I would say Garfield is up there as well. He's just hard. And Zim is up there too, but he's also kind of hard. But I feel like by the day, people are figuring things out. They're figuring out problems that used to make him a bit more challenging to play. And these 3 are a conversation on like a team as a group. They aren't individual conversations that are like, this character is a problem. No, this group is a problem. the whole S tier.
Also, it's funny to do this whole
problems,
tier list
you know?
reaction today
Like,
as Connor J's playing Patrick in bracket.
Like, if you
On
take out the S
Fixstream.
minuses and say they're not problems,
Shout out to
they are
Frosty
still
Freezy
problems.
Fridays.
So this game very well balanced. The viability definitely starts in B minus. As crazy as to say, we've seen characters do just fine in major brackets this year. We had a Reptar Moth top 8 at Frosty Fostings. I think placed like 5th, something like that. 7th, one of the two. I can't remember. But it's like we're seeing people do just fine. Matter placed 2nd at Frosty Fostings. Rocksteady won a major this year. First time never do it.
Shout out Pizzy.
Like you're seeing it constantly, you know, across the board. Very awesome, exciting game. People cheat all the time. The tier list changes all the time. A bit slower now as people are starting to figure things out more and more. But
yeah, it's definitely
like
the most agreeable it's ever been.
Area that's extremely exciting because stuff just changes so friggin' fast. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was at least educational for like what's going on in the current NASB space. I feel like these.
I definitely think that was a great video. Yeah, I have nothing. Obviously, Cherry's my goat, so I'm glad to support him in this way. I definitely have a lot of disagreements. I do not think Rocksteady is this high. I would definitely place him down below to where like Reptar or Squidward is, personally. There are some like minor disagreements. Like I think Gertie is probably worse than where she is right here. Though that could flip flop on the day. Maybe I agree with it. I definitely think his Blue is above Jimmy. Something like that. Like minor things, but overall this is a good list. This is a really good list and a good idea of what a lot of people think right now. I definitely think there are some hot takes in the video. Weirdly, Lucy is not one of them. He said it was, but I don't think it was, really. I don't know, guy. Welcome back. But yeah, that was a good video. And if you want to support Cherry NASB, I'm about to drop his Twitch over in Twitch. I think this discussion of characters emerging as potential major wearers is interesting because Melee is going through similar stuff now, but NASB doesn't have literal decades of meta being upturned. Yeah, I feel like Melee's meta is going kind of back to like, I don't want to say normal, but like back to like the usual. I think the biggest outlier right now is Rat Monster. If you don't know who Rat Monster is, he's the Luigi that keeps being Zane. He's a cool guy. There's also Dial M, the DK player, who went pretty far in this. I believe it was it Genesis? It was Genesis, yeah. So shout out to Dial M. But aside from like Luigi and Donkey Kong, I mean that's kind of been it for the most part. Unless I missed something. I might have missed something. I haven't kept up with Melee in the past few weeks. There might have just been like a Ganondorf that made top 3 and I just didn't realize it. I feel like the difference with NASB, for sure, is that it's just a bunch of characters that we kind of just ignored. Not because we thought we were bad, but because we had nothing really to say about them, and they just kind of come back every now and then to be like, oh no, I'm still good. I still can do stuff. Like I feel like some characters definitely are the former. Like Gertie definitely moved up. We used to think she was like here or even here. Ren and Stimpy is moving up for sure. That's definitely one. That's definitely one of the characters that is moving up. And it does more, but like in general, I feel like you get the general idea. Like, I feel like the general idea makes, like, the most. Like, that's definitely one. Let's see my favorite NECA. Because I'm about to, no, Luigi and DK is all I was thinking of. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But I will, shill my friend Cherry NASB for making this cool little tier list, on both socials. So you can follow him. I believe it's Cherry NASB on YouTube anyway. Yeah, so if you want to follow him or give him a subscriber, please do. He's a great guy. He's like a brother to me. I think next up, we're 2 hours in. which is kind of insane. But I think next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try out some Slade in Rival of Ether 2. Shout out to the Rivals team for giving me an early access code. I'm just gonna let people know it is gay shark time. The game will load. I don't know if it will. I'm gonna play with... I'll try playing with DirectX 12. If it doesn't load, I'll try DirectX 11. Because sometimes the game will not load for me with DirectX 12. So. Oh, how about that? We just got done with the NASB video and one moment. There it is. Just took a minute. Might take a bit to load, because it's loading new stuff. Warming shaders, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. I'm also gonna move my OBS stream over to here so I can see what you guys are saying. I just moved it to my other display, so because I play Rivals in full screen. Perk of having multiple monitors. You saw the Mamma Mia space movie last night? Was it fun? Did you like it? I still need to see it, so don't spoil it for me. But I am very happy to, I hope you enjoyed it. You enjoyed it? Okay. I heard it was bad from a lot of people, but I'm still excited to see it. So damn, Rivals, come on. No story. All Mama Luigi. Fair enough. This is Fortress by Joy Tay. You finished? Alright, send it to me. I'll see it after stream or I'll see it while I'm waiting for this game to load. You still have my Discord, right? Oh, you have the little Yoshi PFP. Come on, Rivals. Here, I'll just restart the game. Oh, it has to download a little bit of content. Okay, so we're gonna be waiting for like a second. I love it. It's awesome. Thank you so much. I love this so much. Thank you. Here, chat, I'll put this on screen real quick. Look at this. That's so good. That's beautiful. It's one of the first Cheddar fan art I've gotten. Thank you so much. People have been really loving Nico and Cheddar lately. I am so proud. I'm so glad about that. I'm so glad people like them. I'll definitely do more Cheddar and Nico content in the future. Alright, let's see here. Hopefully the game runs correctly this time. It was very weird that the first time. I'm very surprised that downloading something didn't drop my frames, but let's try again. Yeah, it's gotta do this bullshit again, and then... Okay, warm the shaders, warm the shaders. Now, you see, if I was playing Rivals 1, I would already be in the game. Got mean to say, but it's true. Rivals 1 don't have oh damn shaders. Rivals 1 is also a sprite-based game. Can I get in? You're at 100%? Dan? Fix your game. There, I closed some stuff. Is that the reason why it's taking so long? Oh man, did it not? Whatever, it's fine. Let me try changing it to DirectX 11, because maybe that's why it's not loading. Stop. Stop playing the game. For some reason the game will just not run on DirectX 12 for me anymore, and I don't know why, because my computer can definitely handle it. And I don't know why it doesn't anymore. Also, I like that gives you a little square now when you boot up the game. That's kind of cool. Let me try DirectX 11. I do not know why DirectX 12 doesn't work for me. Maybe I forgot to install it or something. I thought it came with my computer. Whatever. Sorry, Rivals 2 is not available for your computer. Alright, let me try DirectX 11. It's like, let me in! Let me in! It's gotta warm the shaders again. Yep, 10%. Chat, if you just are getting here, we just did a full, I did a full reaction to my friend Cherry's NASB 2 video. It was pretty cool. You should definitely give him a follow. I believe I put the link up there if you can't see it. It's at Cherry NASB on, I think, all of his socials. I'm not sure if his YouTube channel is still, I think it is Cherry NASB. I'm doing good, Dave. Thanks for asking. Just trying to get in the game, because I want to play Slade. Alright. There we go. It was DirectX 12. That was an issue. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? There he is. Ooh. Got some cool colors, too. Yeah. Let's fight for the room. So we got some... we got some new stages here. Forest Understory, which I cannot choose. Frozen Harbor. Alright, it's gonna be really laggy when I first get in the game because I still gotta warm everything up, but... Oh! I see, they're just completely blocked off, okay. So we got the link there, I knew that. Oh, and he gets the money. Oh, this guy's fun. Oh, he's fun. I like him. I already like him. Ooh, what's this do? So he throw that little shuriken. He throws it. Okay. Wow, okay, yeah, this dude is the main, for sure. I like this guy. Lorena didn't quite do it for me. I like Galvin. Oh. I don't know what this does.
Let's see. Let's go.
There. He can buy a stall and fall? That's hilarious. You can buy a stall and fall. That's hilarious. Okay, so...
Let's see.
Okay, I can't buy that. Can't buy anything. This guy's hilarious. Yeah, let's try this guy on a legal stage. I'm definitely interested in trying out all the those stages later though. Let's do go to Delta. So, thing I like number 1, Link Nair. Yeah, Air Armada is leaving as well, unfortunately. I thought it was okay. Rest in peace, indeed. But I get why people didn't like it either. Yeah, I like this guy. I played Melee Link for a while, so... Cannot wall jump the EP. Cannot wall jump the EP. Wait, hang on. Can you do it? Hang on. This is important. Can you do it? I thought you could. It'll make sense if I can do it. Maybe that's just not doing it. Yes! You can do it! Yes! 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 Dude! Yes! Yes! That's all I ever wanted. Yes! Yes! I'm still not... it's been a while since I've done it, especially in Melee, but... It's been a while since I've done it. Yeah, I'm not getting it right. The fact that I could do it those first few times. Try and do it one more time. I like that it makes that sound. Alright, so this throws the shuriken. Cool. I just need to do it like right before. Okay, yeah, I just need to do it like right before. Yes! What? 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 He goes fishing? I got a fish? When are you ever going to be able to do that? I did not know he could go fishing. Dude, this character is awesome. Hang on. Alright, let me see.
Let's see.
I got enough money for anything. I need to hit Force Burn a little bit more. Money, money everywhere! Still not enough. Money, money everywhere! So it can... Okay, looks like Force Burn can also pick up the money. Or just anyone, but Force is there. So he's kind of like... He's got a coin battle like Mr. Crab thing going on. Okay. Okay, that's definitely not as strong as Link's version, but I expected that. Hang on. When does this kill? Hang on. From the center stage. Okay, 126. Get a little bit higher. You probably shouldn't do that off stage. Alright, so about 140. That kills. Okay. Hang on. Hold on. He's so cool. Now, the biggest question I have is, let me do some shenanigans real quick.
Let's see.
Defy death once upon hitting a blast zone. Alright, let me see. The death defying one is cool. That's a cool one. Alright. But wait, does that mean you can still hit him if he's off page? Still crazy move to have. Alright, so... Ooh, oh, hit the wrong way, but... I think the point still very much got across. This is the only move I need forever. I'm going to hit... Damn, I wish this game ran better online, because I'm all over this character. Like, for some reason, I just can't get it to run well. It's like NASB 2, I can make work, but... So what part of the move is the strongest? Looks like the center. Okay. That's good to know. There launches you now. Replace my grab with a tether? Wait, you can get Link Tether? Does it do it? Wait, I love this. That's so cool! He can pay to be more like Link. Oh my, that's so cool! You can edge cancel there. That is so cool. That is so fucking cool. He is all toys. He is all toys. It's awesome. This is like Melee Link, but this is like my dream version of Melee Link. I love this fucking guy. He gets coins, he gets toys, he plays toys. Oh, that's spiky. The recovery seems like the weak point to me if you don't have, again. Oh wait, I think I'm just the wrong one. Okay, well, I'm fine. Oh, it only does it once. Still. I think it's really funny that he has to pay for Toon Link there. Oh no, wait. No, he still has it, okay. So cool! Oh, sorry. I thought I was playing Melee for a second, so I did. I definitely gotta get this down before he actually launches. I'm just holding it. I'm doing it too late, early, I think. Yeah. Oop. Well, I mean, that also seems good. Yeah. I just need to get the rhythm for that down. But, oh! Oh, Slade, we're gonna have some fun with each other. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Alright, so let me see. Where's... Okay. So, he doesn't really have... Oh, no, he does. Okay. How fast can I launch out of that? Jump. Ooh, that's pretty laggy. Or, like, laggy compared to the rest of the characters in this game. So, yeah, like... I'm just gonna do jab up tilt, and I'm gonna try and spam jump. Here, let me... Oh, yeah, because I'm actually playing the game now. Let me get, the... Let me Windows key real quick. Where is it? There it is. So watch. Like... Can other people pick that up? Where is it? Oh, there's a record option. There it is. Oh, you can! Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but you see how, like... Nothing. Alright.
Let's see.
Let's my grab protect. Whoops. Wait, do I keep him for the rest of the match? Or do they go away? Do I need to get him more? Hang on. Start recording. I thought it would go away when he gets hit. Like Mr. Krabs, but... No, he keeps them. Ah! Aw. You can't see it because of my PNG tuber, but I am like looking at the screen and nodding in agreement over this revelation. Also, I know it will get a sound later, but I think it's really funny that it doesn't have a sound right now. I was always better at this on the right side. Yeah, like, see, I'm not even fucking it up. I was always better at that on the right side of the stage than the left. Doing the left side was... I'm not even gonna do it right. Yep, see. What did I do on the right? It's like... Yeah. I guess I'm a right side player. Wait. Hold on. Let me get back... Let me get back in there. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely doing the... That's what I remember most. A shot? Like... The unranked killer. Okay. So it doesn't seem like his tilts are very... Yeah. His tilts definitely aren't, like... the fastest, which might be a problem for him. But his gimmicks seem very strong. And there's no way this is gonna be the case, but I was just... Okay, yeah, I was just... Yeah, yeah. 149. Okay, so 149 definitely seems like the ideal kill percent for him. So definitely needs to... Yeah, he's really cool though. Also, yeah, this is definitely a Link fair. Oh no, that kills early. That one kills early. Okay. Maybe it was bad DI from the CB's pathway. Ooh, wait, hang on, that dash attack was... Yeah. So this kind of seems like his bomb equivalent. Like, it's not as powerful, but the shuriken... Yes, he does. Actually, yeah, he's got Shovel Knight.
Let's go.
He has an extra jump too. Whoa! That helps with recovery for sure, because I can just go up here now. Wow! Ow, he's so cool! This is definitely my character. This is definitely the character for me, I would say. He comes out on April 7th officially, I believe. Yeah, so he seems kind of similar to Mr. Krabs in that he gets stronger as the match goes on, but the difference between him and Mr. Krabs, at least from what I can tell right now, is that he doesn't lose his perks if he loses his stock, which is crazy if true. I think the trade-off is that they're generally harder to get. And his frame data doesn't seems to be on the... Oh my god. That's a strong spike. Okay, but trying to do dumb shit with the shuriken. Die. So, so I feel like it's unlikely that you'll have every single perk in a single match, which is fair. But like, it definitely gives them a lot of mix-ups, which I do really like. Yeah, you gotta react fast when you get this hit by this. Oop. I still came back. Damn. Is it? Yeah, it just seems like If you have this, you are not killing this guy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Let me try fighting like a CPU. Slade versus we'll go with Zetterman. I don't know. I'll use red. Metal refinery. Oh, is this a new stage? Oh, I didn't see this before. So I can already tell a little bit that his CQC isn't great. I feel like I'm supposed to be relying a lot more on Shuriken to close the gap. At least from first impression, that might be good there. Yeah, it's not gonna work in this game, but. Ooh. Oh, okay. Is this Goblin stage? Maybe. I don't know. Looks like it. How about I don't use side B much? What's side B do? Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, how the hell are you supposed to do that in a real match? I'm so curious. Alright, hang on, let me try it. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna have to... Okay, this is going a lot better, because now I know it. So this, yeah, this is very familiar to me. Oh, okay, I got grabbed there. Yep, Ravels too. Still not killing. Alright. Ooh, that was Stall and Pulse, so now, yep. Ooh. Oh, that's the Dolphin Slash. Okay. Well, not Dolphin Slash, it's the other one. The Mars Sabu. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's smooth. Ooh, that's strong. Alright. I guess you're really not supposed to hit that last part of Rekka anyway against a real person, so... Maybe as strong as it. Yeah, I mean, 150 definitely seems like the usual unless you have like the upgrades. Hang on, is the... Ooh. That's nice priority. Okay. Ooh. Need to definitely be using a lot more of this. Oh. Ow. I really wish that move killed. I mean, that version of the move. This one obviously kills. Oh, I'm dead. Wait, am I not getting the, usually it tells me what stock I am. Usually there's a little graphic. Did I ever move that? Oh man, it would have been so cool. That killed. Got him. Sketchy, you are so real.
A pirate's life for me.
Ooh. Nice parry. Nice parry CPU, I'm saying. Aww. I can't DI. I'm an idiot. Oh. So it seems like the middle part of that move is definitely the strongest part. Okay. No. Oh, okay. Task failed successfully. I definitely like the, Wait, can I wonder if when you get rid of the pirate ship, if it has a hitbox. The treasure chest, it has like a hitbox. I'm wondering. Might be completely useless, but it'd be funny to know. Also, I haven't used his strongs really much yet. They seem pretty alright. I've just been so used to the up here. You're dead.
A pirate's life for me.
I wish there was an option to skip these cinematics, because that is a really good victory screen, but also I'm going to have to see that like 10,000 times when he launches, and I just don't really want to. Yeah, we'll fight Arcane. I need to stop going for that. It's not... He's very much Link-like, but he's not entirely Link. I had to keep that in mind. You're dead. Wow, he seems like he doesn't have a lot of knockback. Which, to be fair, I haven't played Rivals 2 in a while, so that might just be the game. And I just kind of forgot. But he doesn't have, like, a ton of, like his design's pretty good. Like, he doesn't have, like, a ton of super bullshit moves. At least from what I know. And the ones that he does have, you gotta pay for, so... It's fair. Oh, oops. That was a miss, but... Like, that seems generally pretty good. He's got the Link. I'm very glad they did not give him the Link multi-hit strongs, because those are always annoying to use. They give him the 2 Link ones, which are, like, so much better. Eh? Oh, did I use it? I guess not. Blah. It'd be really funny if that killed, just saying. Oh, imagine. Come on. Whatever. No, okay, I say that wasn't gonna kill. There we go. So it seems like actually it's more like DK, where the strongest part of it is... I have to look at the hitbox on it, because it seems like the strongest part is, like, above his head. Kind of like DK. I hate fighting Atlas. Even the CPU. Ooh. Alright, no, I'm gonna use opportunity. Oh wow, that does like nothing. I thought that was gonna be like more powerful. Oh. Come on. I knew it was coming. Okay. Wait, what's this funnel? I actually didn't check that. Oh, he just robs you. Cool. Oh, come on. That was... Wait, it should revive me. What? Did not work? Does it only revive me if I get hit into the blast zone?
Leave before you lose more.
Now I'm confused, because I had the... Oh, you know, I had the triple jump on me, not the... I was confused why I was living. Why I wasn't living. I'm gonna fight Atlas again, because I'm not losing Atlas the second time. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy. Right. This fucking bear, bro. I need to start parrying the icicles against the CPU. He's gonna do it again. Oh my god, he just does not die. Come on! Come on! Alright, there we go. Wait, no! No! Damn it! My god, die, you bear! Please! Why does this character take so long to kill? My god! I do not like fighting Alice.
Pirate's life for me.
I got to level 1. How about that? Or do one more against... It worked! It worked!
Bombs away!
I forgot they changed Fleet's sounds. Just messes me up every time. Oh, okay, bye Fleet. That wasn't funny. Oh. That was maybe it was chain off of that. Oh, it does have different forms of it. Okay. I think. Yeah, it does. Oh. Whoops. Also, I need to collect more money. I haven't collected enough money yet. 450. Wow. Ow. Stop. Money, money everywhere. I'm gonna do fair there. I like his parry quip. His little quip he makes every time he does something. It's cute. He's like a more charming Gex. Oops. I fucked it up that time. Fish time. Let me get my fucking fish, Fleet. Oh, well, I got... Oh, man. We're in perfect timing. Alright, you know what? You mind? There. Gotta remember what to... Wait, what? Where did my... Okay. I was pressing there, I swear.
A pirate's life for me.
Alright, we'll do one more because it's going on 3 hours and I need to eat still. Unless I lose, then we'll do 2 more. I'm trying not to lose to the fleet CPU. Atlas is the only CPU that really gives me trouble. I don't know why that is. Maybe I just suck against Atlas. He's really annoying to combo. It's like, ugh. I need to stop being aggro with this character. Oops. Oh, there goes my wire. Okay, why can't I get this now? This is annoying me. Gotcha. Got it. Alright, alright. Oh, I might be dead. Alright. I love that up B button. It's completely awesome as fuck. Ugh, stop it. Wait, hang on. So wait, if you just... Alright. Ah! Ooh, that has hella range. What the hell? Nice. Okay, yeah, this guy is awesome.
A pirate's life for me.
I said one more, but also I want to keep playing. Alright. One more for real. One more for real. Unless I lose, then it's 2 more for real. This guy is so cool, though. This guy is so awesome. Guy's up here more. Limpia is still annoying as ever. Can't afford anything yet. Got this.
Let's go.
Wait, where'd I go? Oh, I got a salt ball. Ooh, maybe that was a bad idea. Ouch. Leave me alone. Chest of rats. Ah. It has a hitbox? Let me do my cool fish stuff. Fuck you. I had the grappling hook. Actually, speaking of, well, yeah, let me try not to die first. Damn it! Alright,
Let's go.
cool! Okay. Yeah, so that is my first look at Slade. First impressions? He's probably my favorite character in the entire game. He's so cool. He's like my favorite design in this entire game. He's just aura farming the entire time. Like, his animations are awesome. I love his mechanic. He definitely seems a bit on the weaker side of the cast right now. Like, so many characters, I mean, it's literally, he's not even out yet, so I don't even know. I definitely wasn't doing, like, any crazy zero to deaths with him, because it's my first time playing him. But, like, his buttons up close definitely don't seem as good, as some other characters. Like, a lot of characters in this game, I like to do, like, jab into a tilt. And he has that still, but he takes a while to get, like, to be able to jump out of it, which kind of negates a lot of launchers he might been able to have out of particular moves. So I think that might hurt him in this, like, initial form. But other than that, I love his mechanic. I think it's very cool that he's basically like melee Link. Overall, I just think he's a really cool character. And that's all I really gotta say. I think he's fun. Really fun. But I've been streaming for 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm very tired, and I need to eat still, so I'm gonna raid my friend Do the Fig. He's doing a NASB 2 tournament. If you're interested in watching NASB 2, and you're on Twitch, feel free to pop in. If not, I will be seeing you later. If you're on YouTube as well, I'll be seeing you later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.